Hey everybody, welcome back to Rob's Dragon Den. So our adventurers now have made their way into the Shattered Peaks, but why? And who's watching them? Grab your dice, light a torch. This is Elarion, the Shattered World. All right, here we go. Last session, you guys stepped into the Shattered Peaks where jagged cliffs seem ready to crumble beneath your feet. You're barely a few steps in before they emerge. Figures, as if from the stone itself, warriors, magic users, and they surrounded you. Their leaders' eyes narrow as they land on Torin and Dorian, calling them out as no friends of the crown, called him traitor, called him murderer, and then added, "Tell me why I shouldn't kill you and turn your corpses over to the crown." Theo stepped up, some threatening words, but it was Caesar who saved everybody. His calm, careful words cooled the air just enough to prevent bloodshed. What followed was a tense discussion, question, and sort of answer. Um, every sentence felt like a test, but you managed to pull some information from the shadows. The fall of the House Valor, Starspire Citadel, a symbol that you won't soon forget, a spider wrapped around a rose. Now, Rava didn't trust you, but she let you live. She offered you shelter in one of her sky chambers, high in the peaks, with one wall missing and only a breath between you and a fatal fall that Theo nearly learned the hard way. By morning, you were on the move again, this time led by Dresda. The path was rough, but what unsettled you were the signs that you saw. A trail recently disturbed, the ruined structure off in the distance, signs of a campfire in another direction. You paused in a clearing to catch your breath when the ground beneath you erupted and a massive serpent made of stone, flesh, and crystal crashed into your world. You fought hard, and somehow you're still standing. The victory was short lived, though, because as you glanced up, there it was, an airship, black as night, drifting silently overhead. The sigil burned itself into your memories. A crescent moon and a sun, single drop of blood. Now, you don't know who's watching, but they know exactly where you are. I'd say it's you left in the morning, ventured out into the Shattered Peaks a little bit. You had the battle. It's midday.
Are
Heck
we
yeah.
going in the direction that airship is headed?
That is your decision.
I don't remember what
The
direction we were going.
the airship was headed a little bit northwest ish, which is the direction of that ruined the outline of some ruins that you can see a few Shattered Peaks away.
I had that we are led into the Shattered Peaks. We must make a decision splitting towards the fire that we see or go towards the peaks. And that we decided to travel towards the fire
Mm.
So, I presume that's where we're going.
Okay.
Is that where you're going?
Yeah, that's where we left off. So,
You're in the Shattered Peaks, and remember, these are jagged outcroppings of mountains that have been broken asunder. Pieces of the mountains broken off. Some crumble to the ground. Some floating somehow by some magic way through the sky. Um, the the chunk of Shattered Peak that you see that fire coming from is floating off in the distance a little bit.
do I think, looking at this chunk, does it appear that there is a good way for us to be able to traverse to it?
Anybody have the fly spell?
Okay. No.
Anybody have an airship?
Not yet.
They do.
How high up is it?
It's a good distance, and it's off in the distance as well. So you'd be like lily pad hopping to get there.
Okay.
Do we see the fire?
You can see smoke rising from this chunk of mountain that is floating off in the distance.
Are we at the edge of our, like a cliff? Like
You-
we can go
yep.
no closer?
You're there toward that direction, yes.
Got it.
There are chunks floating and solid ground that you can lily pad hop before having to make a decision as to how are we going to go any further.
But the end of the lily pad, there's not like a large area that could fit all of us.
You've still got a little ways to go on this one before you hit the edge.
There may be a visual representation of what we're seeing, or
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
I don't have a visual representation. So were you here? You were here. So think floating islands.
Mm-hmm.
Scattered around. Some of them steady, some of them drift. No real pattern, left, right, up, down, maybe by wind currents. You're not really sure. If you read your book, you know that the sky-clad nomads do have villages and settlements in these, that they have connected some of these floating islands by bridges and other things. None of that you can see right here. But just think kind of floating islands. There are areas where islands are very close together. There are also still mountains jutting out from the ground. It just depends on. But yes,
where we're standing, we're on the edge of a cliff.
You're on an island. You're on a
Got it.
you're on an island. Actually, your battle was more toward the center of this island. This big chunk of mountain, because you climbed up, you came into the Shattered Peaks, you met those people, you stayed in that sky chamber. Dresda kind of led you through. You may have hopped a couple of islands that were touching close together, maybe through another part of an actual mountain connected to the ground, which is where you had this battle, which is where you are close to coming to the edge. But there are islands, land islands, that you think maybe can get you to that structure. If you go back to the people, you want to talk to them, see if they have some way to get you to that floating island with the smoke. It's whatever you guys want to do.
So
in a hypothetical world, how high is this smoke island?
What are you looking for? because it's relative.
I can get up there.
It's a few
but
miles
depends on
away.
how
It's a few miles distance-wise, and then
God
it
damn
is
it.
it is
I gotta get the
also
calendar.
it is
Or
also
not
up.
Calculator.
It is also much higher than you. Well, not
Okay,
much
so-
higher, but
So give me A and B, and let me solve for C here.
it is 7.8 miles away.
Okay, in a straight line.
In straight line. 7.8 miles away.
Hold on, I have to do the math.
And
There's C.
and 1 mile up.
41,184. How many miles up? 1.
1. So get your Pythagorean out.
Okay, it's like I have to go 41,000 feet basically.
Jeez.
But okay, if I have 10 minutes at 6 rounds or 6 seconds per round.
We're
What
not
is that?
we're not in combat.
Yeah, but the spell is 10 minutes of concentration that I can move.
What's the spell?
Levitate.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
That was like a super leap.
So,
It's
I don't know.
20 feet every 6 seconds for 10 minutes.
Somebody
I
do
don't-
that
I don't
math.
think the math works.
How many? 20 feet?
20 feet. But
not gonna
So
work.
I wouldn't get my normal move either. It'd just be
20
straight 20
times
feet.
10 times
Well, it's every
Okay.
6 seconds.
10.
20
20 times
10.
10 times 10.
so 100 times 20.
200,
It's not even a
2,000.
mile.
No.
Not even half a mile.
Damn.
But are you gonna be able to recoup that spell before?
Yeah. And what you get over there by yourself and then what?
I like it. I think you go for it.
Yeah, give it a try.
You'll get their attention.
Reckless.
I vote you try going directly off the cliff first and see how far you can go. Really trust the process. So it sounds like we gotta go after
I got
this airship.
Yeah, I need a visual. I drew a picture.
Blurry.
Hold on. I gotta make it on blurry. This is us on Floating Island. This is Smoke Island. Are we at A? Right on the edge.
You're at
Or
more
are we at B?
You're at B.
Okay. That was my first question. Is the airship headed in direction A, right at Smoke Island,
No.
or B, a different direction?
B, a different direction.
Okay, thank you.
What direction is it headed? It
Um,
goes north northwest, right?
Northwest.
Yeah. Is that towards the broken structure, or is the...
It's that general direction, yes.
Do we see any bridges anywhere?
Roll perception.
Okay.
Can I help him with that?
That is this is a check. This is not a save.
Yeah, you don't help on saves.
That's right.
You help on checks.
Okay, so if you're both out there scoping, roll at advantage.
Okay, the first one was 23.
From where you
Yeah,
are,
23.
you don't see any of those bridges. But then again, there's mist. So your vision is not great at this point.
But
Okay.
I
What would
could
it
see
take
8
to go-
miles.
What would it go to take from go to B to go to A?
Oh, that's not long. A walk,
The leisure stroll.
a leisurely stroll.
What if we go stand on the edge and look for bridges or ways to cross?
I agree.
I like that idea.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go.
Hey, make sure Theo stays like away from the edge though. We don't need somebody to fall.
Voluntarily, almost.
Yeah, almost.
All right, so and it's the island or it's still the edge of the mountain, I guess, that you're on. It's still this lush vegetation, and you come out of this vegetation after, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. You come out of this vegetation up to a cliff that just drops off. You see floating islands around you. You do see a path that you could continue to walk that is in a northerly direction.
Like a
Elf,
bridge?
do you see any bridges
It's-
here?
There's connected. It's a path. It's a path of mountain and connected islands that again looks traveled and recently disturbed, much like the path that you saw. You look and you look again, very misty, very hazy. From this point, you don't see any of those connecting bridges.
And this broken structure that this heads to, is it the Starspire Citadel?
That's a really good question.
Do we not know what that looks like already? I thought we have seen that.
I've seen it in books.
Oh,
I would.
okay.
Is it like? Can I picture it? Does it look like what it looks like in the books?
You get just a brief outline of a structure through the mist.
Can I look through my scope?
You absolutely can
Ooh,
look through
yeah.
your scope.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
yeah,
through my scope at the building.
Yep.
Describe to him what I see.
You see, it's misty, and so you don't get but it's ruins, is what you see.
It's ruins that I see,
Large,
guys.
large
ruins.
large ruins.
I mean, it's a structure, at least.
It's the best we got, I think.
I agree.
All right, I'm going that way.
I will follow.
Let's
See
go.
if I can download this. If I can upload this. Downloads. There, does that help in the general?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
helps a lot.
I understood that.
Okay.
I got all my questions answered now.
Okay,
This is super useful, actually.
awesome. Okay. And again, that smoke is 7, 8 miles away, roughly.
Like
Um,
time. Yeah. And following the path that I'm going down, I can still see the airship in front of me, and I'm kind of following
The
it. Right?
if you remember, the airship, it kind of caught, what you assume is it caught sight of you and lifted up into the clouds.
So we can no longer see
You
it.
can no longer see the airship.
Did we see people on the airship? Because it had runes on the hull, and we could see the outside of it.
There
but
were-
Did we see people?
There were people, hooded, black, cloaked.
All right. So we head north towards the structure, in hopes that it's
You
the
guys,
Starspire Citadel.
you traverse this mountain edges, an island hopping that isn't too difficult, and you make it to this. It's a decent hop, but you're all capable. Onto this floating island, you crest this final rise on this floating island, and the ruins of an ancient house come into view. A desolate scar upon the land. It was absolutely once a grand estate that now just lies in shattered silence, crumbled into jagged heaps of stone and twisted iron. No light comes from within. Whatever secrets these ruins held remain hidden behind collapsed archways and doorways choked with debris. Vines and thorny brambles snake through the wreckage, clinging to the blackened timbers and the cracked pillars. Wind sighs through the hollowed bones of the keep, stirring loose ash and dust that drift like ghosts. You can't see beyond the ruin's husk, only the suggestion of chambers that are swallowed by the ruin, their contents lost or buried beneath centuries of decay. Above, the sky stretches vast and deep, and you can't help but notice the two halves of the shattered moon. The great celestial fragments, long separated across the heavens, seem to inch imperceptibly closer. A silent witness to the past and a herald of maybe what's to come. The air hums with a sense of foreboding, as though the land itself holds its breath, waiting.
Does this?
Yeah?
Does this feel familiar to me?
No.
Not exactly sure how to ask. Okay.
No.
Do I look up at the fragments of the moon, and I'm kind of gauging their path as they go. How long do I think it will take before they are going to be together?
You don't know because you've never seen it before. It has never
But
happened.
I mean, like,
It's never happened in your lifetime. All you can really discern is that they are closer. It's not like, oh shit, they moved a bunch, but they're inching. They are inching closer together.
So I'm able to visibly see, difference in position.
Yes.
And I presumably gauged that over a time. So I'm able to somewhat gauge that they're moving very slowly together.
Roll me a perception.
Okay. I'm not building out the physics equation for us, but
Roll me a perception.
15.
15. You
Hold on. Plus 1. 16.
Wait a minute.
Let him cook.
Those are getting closer together.
Yes.
They're closer than they were yesterday.
Perfect.
So, you guys approach the shattered ruins.
Whoa.
And yes, you can't see through walls, can you?
Uh-huh.
So you're not going to be able to see.
I can. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Over the table, real quick. I got a notification that it detected some sort of browser issue with this. Did anybody else get that?
I haven't seen it.
No.
What are you using?
Chrome. Which
Yeah,
is
I'm
why
using Chrome.
probably.
I'm using Chrome.
Same.
This is all through
Alright.
Roll20, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So you approach the ruins here. The narrow bridge beneath your boots gives way to a broad, cracked stone platform. Before you stands a pedestal of dark stone, worn by rain but unbroken by time. The top surface of this holds a recessed square. Within it lie several thick stone tiles. The tiles are etched with lines and fragments of a larger image, but the tiles are out of order. Their placement is scrambled. The grooves beneath them suggest they can slide, and already you can see how they might shift and rearrange. Now in front of you is this pedestal. In front of that is that entryway that you can see.
Right here,
Yeah.
like that little area, is that like higher ground?
No,
Could I like get on top? Okay.
it's
just like-
it's wall. I mean, it's wall. It's,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm in my echo,
You
and I'm on guard.
you said recently disturbed path. Would I notice anything? Like
What-
any more foot tracks, any signs of people moving through
you
here?
can absolutely roll.
What did you describe this area as?
It's a
What am I
ruin.
standing in front of?
It's
Standing in front of a ruin.
A ruin, yes.
Do I see any moss?
There's moss everywhere.
Yeah, can I collect some?
Absolutely.
Can I
You
travel
want
to
some?
the be-
You want some lichen?
Actually-
There's lichen too.
Like in D's.
Drum kind of pushes past everybody, moving towards the front of the party.
Okay.
As he like is somewhat inspecting the runes, and just looking for like immediate danger. His soldier background is kind of playing a part here, and wanting to protect the party.
Okay.
What did you want? Investigation or perception?
What are you doing?
Or... investigating the perception of the area. I want to see. The path earlier was traveled or disturbed. I want to see if there's anything else around.
Yes.
Here that's also
Roll a nature. Roll a nature check.
nature.
Yep.
That will be a 21 then.
21. You see boot prints. You see the ground disturbed.
Leading into the
Yes.
area. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I relay this to everybody. We should definitely be on guard. We don't know who's out here also. So just, I guess, be ready.
I look down at the boot prints. Does it seem like there's many different types of boots, like signifying that there'd be a lot of people ahead, or that traverse through here, or is it like one or two?
You can roll your own nature check.
Sure.
I'll give him guidance.
This is a check, not a save.
Okay, gotcha.
15.
Does guidance not go for checks?
Guidance is saves.
That goes
Saving
for
throws,
everything.
yeah.
Saves, not
Everything you
checks.
roll.
Ability check of its choice.
Oh, it does say check, because I just read that.
It says 1d4 to abilities.
And I rolled a one
Not
ability
the
check of
saves.
its choice. It can roll the die before I make, or
Okay.
after making the ability check.
Roll it.
Then-
Okay, I read that wrong.
19.
19? Yeah, there's different size prints.
Before we go, is there anyone that cannot see in the dark?
Me.
It's
Yes. Dorian.
Okay.
Dorian, come here.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna take the moss and like wrap it around a stick that I have, and then I'm gonna cast light on the stick moss torch looking thing.
Okay, and how
so
long?
he'll have.
How long does that last?
That's for an hour. An hour.
An hour.
Well, I have a
See.
torch.
Yeah, but that's cooler. And it's noon.
Okay,
I guess.
Dorian,
Is
you
it-
are casting a 20-foot light right now.
If I carry it,
Yeah.
is it dark enough that we need this?
Not at the moment. You're
Oh.
not at the moment.
When we go in.
Could I just shove it in my backpack to like
Yeah, it's not burning.
have a free hand?
It's not burning. He cast light on
It
it.
just emits
It
light
just
on
emits light.
So I can
So
shove this in my backpack.
I could just cast it on you if you want me to do that.
Would
Yeah, you
that
could.
leave my hand free?
You can shine bright
Yeah.
like a diamond.
Why don't you just like stuff
I'll
that
do that.
moss on my helmet or something?
Yeah.
Or on
I
my.
cast it on you.
He could just make your helmet glow.
The moss is just used for the spell. It's just
Oh.
one of the things I have to use for it.
All right.
So yeah, you emit 20 feet of light right now.
Okay, he's got it. He's glowing
For an hour.
Are we
for an hour.
are we running in or are we
I,
running in?
I'll lead the way.
Drum leading the way.
Okay.
Hey, it's not so crazy for me to do that, okay? And I'll give him a little slug with my free hand or with my shield.
Okay.
I'll raise the shield up and walk forward.
Wait. I'll grab his shoulder before he heads in. Aren't we worried about traps?
I'm not too smart about those, but I imagine this armor will take care of it.
I don't know. As I look around and look for a very big round rock.
Yeah, easy to find. Easy. They're all over.
And I will try to bowl it down the hallway as far as I can get it.
When as soon as that kind of hits that entryway, it just stops, and you see a like a shimmer in the air.
Oh, looks fine. Go ahead, Drum.
Kind of thought you could throw that further, honestly.
It was not me that made it stop.
Here, let me try it. And I'm going to walk forward towards where it stopped and go to just pick up the rock.
Okay.
And, like, walk back to Dorian and throw it myself.
You throw it, and it like it hits something, and the air in that doorway shimmers.
Wow. Yeah, I really threw that thing, and I don't have a weak baby arm, so there must be something there. We can't make it through there. There's no way.
Where the grand entry arch opens into there, it's a strange force that now you can hear it hum, and now that you're looking at it, you can see the air in that entryway shimmer, a translucent barrier of silvery light that just pulses gently like the surface of a moonlit pond. No sound comes from it, but you can feel it now, tingling in your skin. Now that you're aware of it, a faint pressure in your chest, as if this ruin itself is denying you entry.
Do the footsteps that I observed earlier go? Can I see them past it?
Yep.
Or does it? Yeah,
Yep.
I can see past it. Okay. I'd like to. I'm going to inspect the archway around, or the boulders around it. I want to see, like, is there any ruins? Is there any signs of, like, loose stones or anything like that I could find to try and move around?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. And that's investigation.
Yeah. Yeah.
16.
It seems as though the barrier is in front of the stone.
Oh, so like even the stone to the right and the left
would be behind it.
Got it.
You look left and right. Does this water seem to carry around the ruins?
Yes, it does. Well, I mean, as far as you can see.
I say we go around.
I think so. I'd like to follow it up against the bricks. I want to follow up close to it and kind of go around and see, does it follow the lining of the building, or does it kind of stick out more?
Whether you follow the water that just makes a square around this ruin, or you follow the outside wall, despite what the map says, it was the best map I could find, there are no openings into the ruin. You go all the way around. The only opening is this entryway.
It sounds like a trap.
It sure does.
I'm gonna pick up a rock off the ground and hand it to our very famous Mokra Shear.
Yeah.
Throw this very high.
No,
Very
I'll throw it.
easy.
I'm better at throwing rocks.
Okay. I'll hand it to Dorian.
Okay.
And just tell him to throw it up. I want to see it, or I want to see if it's a dome.
This feels like an athletics thing, right?
For sure.
It's like if we wanted.
Okay.
If we wanted to see how high it would go.
You throw the rock. Roll me a performance on this rock.
Oh,
no.
Come on.
Oh no.
Performance is charisma based.
Roll me a performance.
Which is
He's
fine
showing
for me.
He's showing off in front of the I'm better at throwing rocks.
Hold on. Okay. Let me put this in perspective. You're telling me that you need charisma.
He's
to
showing
be like
off.
an MLB pitcher?
Yeah, he's showing off. He was showing off for the Mokra Shear.
Okay.
You ever see what is that? It's a baseball movie about the Detroit Tigers, and he like silences his mind. For the love of the game. That's exactly it.
Never seen
Charisma
it.
based.
What'd you get there, Dorian?
People.
Well, because performance, it would be a 12.
12.
Now,
okay.
tell me if that passes or fails.
Okay.
If you're trying to throw it into, it fails.
I will commanding presence. When you make a charisma, intimidation, performance, or persuasion check, spend a superiority die and add it to the roll.
We are burning
Here we go.
resources on this.
So add a 7. So that's 12 plus 7. That's 19.
It sails up and over and into. Actually, you can see it land in that entryway beyond this barrier.
Oh. See?
Now,
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
somebody roll me a perception.
I'm pretty good at that.
Okay, just give me a
especially
perception.
with- Yeah. I just gotta make sure I have my number right. Oh yeah, you're
Or-
fucked. 22.
I'm walking around looking for a rock as well.
Okay.
While he's doing this.
So, Jesus. So as you were approaching, Jasper just rolled. Before you stood a stone pedestal with a recessed square in the top, with a bunch of stone tiles on it, and that stands in front
A
of
puzzle.
this barrier.
Where
That
is
you
your...
that you
I thought
guys
you
they're just
you made
throwing
it sound like
rocks
it was
at.
behind it.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. It is in front of it. You are standing next to this stone pedestal throwing rocks at this image, this invisible barrier.
So the pedestal is here?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
How big of a rock did I find?
Fist-sized.
Perfect. I'll nudge Dorian. Hey, you want to see a real throw? And I'll kind of wind up shot put style and just toss it. Same as he did, same direction.
Roll me a performance.
Hell yeah. 23.
Oh. Come
23. Up and over and just a little bit farther.
See, you have weak baby arm. It's okay. We'll get him next time. And I'll pat his back a little bit.
I didn't know it was going to be a competition who could throw it the farthest. I thought we were just trying to get it in there.
Sure. Whatever you need to tell yourself. And I'll walk back to the group and help with the inspection of this pedestal that we just completely missed.
So you look at this pedestal. There is a recessed square on the top. Several thick stone tiles are the inside. There is a faint glow that clings to these tiles as if it's responding to your presence, to you approaching. The barrier at this entryway kind of flickers a little bit. It seems that only by solving this ancient puzzle can you pass into the ruins. So, who wants to give it a shot?
Can we all
I'll
do
go
it
look
together?
at it. Yeah, I'll look at it.
Dorian?
Yes.
I'll take a look at it too.
Drom couldn't
Yeah.
do this.
Well,
Let me see
Well,
here.
shouldn't our smart people be looking at this? Not saying that you're not smart, sir, but
I maybe you weren't here for this because you went on some sort of adventure to become a man. But it has been said that I am the smartest of the group.
First of all, not an adventure to become a man, one to become the man.
Mm.
And second of all,
E-bar.
I know the elf is way smarter than you. He reads so many books, and that's a measure of, I guess,
I believe-
intelligence.
I believe the man who said I was the smartest of the group said, "Who need read?"
Oh shit, you're quoting me back.
Got him.
You know what? For that alone, you are for sure the smartest. Among
Okay.
us.
Dorian. Dorian, go ahead and share your screen.
All right.
You guys are standing around him.
I say we let him just do his thing. Let him try it first, because too many hands in the pot. We don't want to put too many hands in the pot. Let him try it, and then if he wants help, then somebody can help.
So for internet rules, I just click the tiles where I want to move them, or how does this website
You
work?
click the tile, it'll move to the empty spot.
Okay. All right.
Well, can we all agree that the one in the middle goes to the top left?
Correct.
It should, yes.
Okay.
I'm going.
Boom, halfway there.
No.
It's okay. These
Um,
puzzles, they're an ancient kind. Sometimes you think you are wrong, but you are right.
You're so close.
Wonderful execution, my friend.
I'm just going in a circle at this point.
well,
Yeah. Yep, there you go. Damn, but that's gotta go to the other side.
Oh, no.
Oh shit. Rob was excited for this one.
so anyways, we're losing 1 HP every time we click, right? Sorry, I shouldn't give that up.
There you go.
That would be a fun mechanism, though. For Rob.
Yeah, maybe.
Dorian's very strong. Can he like break part of this, pick it up?
No.
I'm lost. I probably gotta. Oh no.
Just F5 real fast. There we go.
There you go. You're close. You're close. Oh.
It's close enough.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Step into the Force, young Padawan.
There we
There it
go.
is.
Yeah. Congratulations. Woo. Go Dorian.
Alright.
Do you had in you?
Smartest of the group.
I think that's int +1 for him.
Well
It was a hard
done.
mental workout.
Well done. And as he slides that last piece into place, you all kind of look up, and that shimmer in the doorway just kind of seems to fade away.
I stand up from behind his back and start to move towards the hallway.
Okay.
I find another rock and bowl it in.
It rolls all the way through the entryway.
Everybody coming?
God,
Yes.
this drum
Behind
is
you.
Okay.
wordless.
So we're going to do this because sight is limited. Because you cannot see through walls. So move. Who's going first?
I am. Hold
Okay,
on.
Drum, move your movement.
Why not just
Like-
move everybody in a line, move as a group?
Okay.
Just throwing that
Left.
out there.
Left. Left. Right. Left.
I don't want people just scattering all over the place.
Okay, let's
I
all
think
get
5
back
feet
in
at a
our
time.
line. Wait, Fred, you're moving too fast. Fred's moving too fast.
Fred. Fred. Slow it down, Fred.
All right,
Hold on. Easy, Fred.
cruising.
Fred's excited.
Oh, I see my sight changing. That's crazy. Holy moly. That's a cool mechanic. I'm gonna hang back, boys. I'm gonna keep in the.
Whoa, Drum, where'd you go?
Watch y'all
Right
suffer.
here.
All right.
Okay. Now you are here at the edge. This The air shifts as you cross into these ruins. The entryway opens into a big ruined courtyard flanked by collapsed rooms. The ceilings
I know you might want to get back here.
The ceilings are long gone. The walls bear faint traces of once proud banners, ruined beyond recognition, bits of shattered pottery, shattered weapons, scorched wood, just ruins beneath your boots. Weeds and vines cling to this ancient stone of this abandoned keep. So we're going to move one person at a time, unless you're moving as a group. You're moving in small groups.
I think moving as one big group would probably be the best idea.
I agree.
Okay, who's your leader?
I'm gonna lead in, and I'm gonna be at least 2 squares ahead of them.
Okay,
I think
so
Dorian gets to lead because he solved the puzzle.
No, he doesn't. And I turn around and I slap my hand against whatever's around me. No, he doesn't. I get to lead because I'm the strongest and because I may not be as I may not be able to. My rock went higher. I get to go
Would
first.
you like to wrestle?
We could settle this later when I'm done doing things.
okay.
All right.
If
Dorian will go second.
if we are moving as a group, fall in your marching order, whatever your marching order is going to be, behind Drom.
I'll go right here. Yep.
And yeah, Theo, your twin's just hanging along with you. Well, if you want to move him with you, that's great.
I'm gonna put him on Fred. Is that cool?
Well, you're going to have to move him.
I mean,
Okay.
Are we good to go?
Yep. So everybody follow Drom.
1, 2. Drum, where are we going? 3.
Well, I see stairs ahead of us. But
Oh.
Don't walk into me.
Well,
I would like to just kind of do a quick 360 in the room and just see, what.
Yep. You see, I mean, the barriers that you see are walls.
Okay. But nothing like, I don't see any. Do I see like dart trap holes or like pressure plates that I'm just like.
Do you?
Okay.
Right
I'm
now,
looking for them.
right now you are in a ruined courtyard. You are progressing carefully.
Okay. Everybody come through that together and just proceed to the center.
look up. Where are we going? If we look, are we like in the courtyard? Like, if you look
Yes.
up, we see the sky.
Yes.
Yeah. I am moving towards the stairs. So, are you guys coming in? All the way?
Do we know what's up? I don't even know where we're going. What's the objective here?
There are
Right.
other rooms around.
I saw a door back there.
Do you want to go check it out?
Hey,
Oh,
Lionel.
Lionel.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Unless-
Anyway, he was watching.
Unless if you guys want to break off into groups, you can do that. But we're gonna do it
I
methodically.
got curious, bro. I got curious.
Shall we
Um,
continue on or go investigate one of these branches?
I think you can go on ahead, but I'd like to.
Yeah,
What
I
is
want to
this
look
down here?
around.
Well, Fred, I'm not gonna leave you alone. So I'll travel with you.
We want
Lead
to
the
split
way.
the party.
Well, we'll stay here. I don't think we go too far out, but there are walls and rooms around here. There are doorways.
Shaggy and Scooby can go that way. Wilma and Fred will take the bedroom.
About this, guys.
I'm gonna start heading up this way then.
Who's going with you, Drum?
Yep.
Whoever
we s-
wants to.
Are we staying in one group or are we breaking off into separate?
I don't know. I'm going in a direction and people
Lionel,
can-
Lionel, which way you want to go? I'll go with you.
I think it's okay if we all split up in this courtroom, like, cause it's an open area. If we can still like be in shouting distance, is
Just
what I
yell
would
if you're
say.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Changda.
Okay. Who's going Team Drom? Who's going Team Lionel?
I'm
Team
with
Dorian.
Drom right now.
Okay.
I'll go with the Dorian Lionel group.
Theo?
I'll go with Drum.
Caesar?
I'll go up with Drum.
Okay.
Well, loser group.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
stronger group. Only because of me, though.
You
Might
remember
disagree.
you don't have a pocket
Okay.
healer, bro.
Now hold here. What are you doing, Drom?
Going
What is
forward, I
this
guess.
on our-
Looking.
is that a
looking
broken wall on our left?
Yeah. What's to our left?
If you can see through it, it's an opening.
Okay, cool. I guess I just kind of inspect the ruins inside that room a little bit.
So you poke your head into this room. Heavy scent.
Lionel, you're moving too much, man.
Yep, Lionel, stay back. Stay back.
I gotta wait.
I can only do one at a time.
I get you.
The heavy scent of stale herbs, Drom, burnt chemicals linger in this chamber. There's cracked glassware and shattered vials littering this room. Stone workbenches that line the walls. There's a collapsed shelf that spilled a jumble of tongs and glass flasks and mortar and pestle fragments all across the floor. Strange stains mark the walls. In a far corner, there's a small cauldron resting atop a cold, old iron brazier. Contents long dried into a dark, resinous crust. Well, get out of there, Jasper.
I didn't move.
I am going to.
How the hell did you
Oh.
get way down there?
My bad.
Yeah.
move. Is this where the
It's
The
in that
brick-
corner. In that back
up
corner.
in this
Sure.
right hand corner? Okay, I'm going to walk up to the cauldron and
Yeah.
kind of get a sense for if there's any liquid in it.
It's a dark, like, resinous crust. Now, just in this, it's been decades, centuries. You don't know.
Yeah. Does anybody know what may have been brewed in here?
I don't know. We're down here. We can't see.
I know.
I'll inspect it to see if I recognize anything.
You may want the person who knows a bit about some brewing or not, but
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Different kind, Dorian.
Different kind of brewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 10. It's so old and dried and crusty that it's nearly impossible to discern the chemical, what it was. Yeah.
I have no idea.
All right.
It's too
well,
old.
perhaps we may find some sort of potion maker around here.
Mhm.
Hopefully they can give us their strongest potion.
Anyway, I would like to, as we're walking around in this, I want to be on the lookout for anything that looks new, not been around for as long as all this other stuff has. Anything that's like sticking out of place that's newer, maybe like broken, anything left behind that's been recent or anything like that.
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Ooh, that's not gonna be a good one. 14.
A 14. You open up get one of those drawers open. There's 15 gold pieces in there, and there is a vial of liquid.
What color?
It is. What color is it? It actually doesn't say what color it is. It's a dark red, but it's very thick.
Mhm.
Not it looks nothing like that perhaps vial of red liquid that you have in your bag.
Okay. Walk over to Caesar. And I know you had trouble with that, but this looks relatively fresh. Do you have any idea, possibly?
I take a look at it.
Go ahead, roll an arcane.
Ooh.
Can I assist him with that? I'd like to think of all the stuff that I've read about. And...
Sure. Roll at advantage. I'll give it to you.
Okay. 17 plus 8, 25.
25. Not bad. You have come across this liquid before. Never made it yourself, but you've seen it. You've heard of it. It is a vial of alchemist's fire.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Bottle of alchemist fire.
This fire. So, definitely store this one properly then.
Yes.
I throw it in my bag. No, I'm kidding.
I'm recalling what it does. It's all coming back to me now.
You did find 15 gold pieces in that drawer as well.
Yep. Yeah, I'll pocket that for sure, and then I'll hold on. For right now, I'm just gonna hold that in hand. That other vial.
Okay.
Yeah. I move into the opposing doorway.
You throw that at something, by the way.
Got it.
Something not friendly.
Like this?
Shit.
Here, catch.
Okay. Lionel's group, go ahead.
Dorian's group.
Dorian's group.
We've broken up on the basis of strength. It's team 1 and team 2.
Where do you want to go, Dorian?
Oh, you can tell us where to go. I just wanted to make sure it was clear that the god knew that it was Dorian's group. Wait for me. What's over here? Should we look over here?
I do think we should look in this room.
Hold on. It looks like there's something right here. We can look in the room.
I'll stand here and
yeah,
split the difference.
There's more stuff. I'll come back.
Okay.
What am I seeing in this room?
What are you seeing in that room? So these chambers.
Doors.
These chambers.
Oh my god, this is so cool. Drum, you guys are really missing out.
These chambers, and from looking around and just what you can see here, it looks like it was sleeping quarters, perhaps of a garrison soldiers, now open to the sky where the roof long ago collapsed. There's jagged beams, splintered rafters from the rubbles like broken ribs. Weeds and moss and small shrubs have taken root among the stones, nourished by the rain and sunlight that pour through the gaping ruin. The remains of simple wooden bunks lie in heaps, little more than rotten planks and rusted nails. The stone walls are cracked and worn with faded traces of banners or painted symbols that once maybe marked their unit or something like that. Wind whistles through the gaps. The occasional bird, maybe small creature, flits between the stones.
Is this room kind of just empty then?
I just told you what's in that room. The remains of simple wooden bunks lie in heaps, rusted planks, rusted nails. It was sleeping quarters.
I'll go around like picking up the nails off the ground and just throwing them in my bag.
I'm just gonna ransack the place. I'm a prison warden looking for contraband.
All right, roll me an investigation.
Flipping it up, turning it over.
I'm a prison warden looking for contraband.
I'm gonna, like, standing right next to him. While he's like doing that, I will match him as Belle.
Okay. So
Are you helping me? Definitely could use the help.
I am helping.
Okay.
Me too.
Then one of you roll me an investigation at advantage.
Somebody who's got a much better investigation.
Yep. Here we go.
I rolled an 8 for a total of 7.
23.
23. You find animal droppings and feathers of maybe birds. I need all of you to roll me a dex save. All 3 of you.
Oh God.
23.
23.
Which one's Dex under? Didn't it?
13.
I bet the other group's dying right now.
13.
Dex is under Dex. Quinn.
This is a
yeah, good lord, it's a big one now.
This is a
Good one.
this is a save.
I got 9.
9, a 13,
This
and
this is a save, not a
save.
check.
It's a save.
A 4.
Okay.
God.
And as you guys are pulling stuff, you hear this crack, 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 and Belle dives and rolls out of the way. This beam comes crashing down on the 2 of you and does 4 points of bludgeoning damage to Dorian and to Lionel.
Oh,
Rookie numbers.
yeah. I just kind of shrug it off.
This-
You all right there,
The
Elf?
board comes down and hits you on the... Yeah.
You guys good?
Just a scratch. I was gonna say.
Tis but
That's
a
not
scratch.
I'm all right. That's nothing. We find anything? I didn't find nothing but shit.
I didn't find anything either.
No, I did not find. I found this beam in my back.
Jasper, you pick up...
Good one, Elf.
I mean, you've scrambled up probably 30 old rusted nails. Okay.
Do we venture out?
Drums group.
There's a
What do we think the other group's up to right now?
You heard
We're
we
having
have
lots of fun.
you heard a like wood crashing.
Since Theodore is behind us, did you see anything? What happened? Are they okay? You're muted.
I look back to see what I would imagine I would have been looking.
You see
Back to
Jasper kind of standing in that opening, doesn't look over, or I'm sorry, Belle, doesn't look overly concerned.
Then yell out, "You guys okay over there?"
Yeah, we're good.
Sounds like a lot more fun over here.
It is.
It sure is. You should come join Team Dorian.
Well, hold on, Fred. We can find something fun to do too. And I just kind of like start smacking my sword up against the side of the wall. You hear a lot of like clanking. Definitely letting my position be known interior to this building.
Okay.
I don't think your wizard liked that.
No, he did not.
What's are you guys coming or?
As I
I'm right
see
behind
Drom.
you.
I see Drom walking by. I wanna.
Come on. And I walk into this room.
All right, walk into that next one right there. This one, splintered wooden tables and benches lie in heaps, a lot of them warped by moisture and decay. Rusted trays, dented tankards, and broken utensils are scattered across a cracked stone floor. There's a large hearth. I know it's not on the map, but there's a large hearth dominating one wall. The chimney is broken and choked with debris. The remains of long rotted food barrels sit toppled in a corner, chewed by vermin that are long gone. Rodents, perhaps something larger. The remnants of those can be seen. Claw marks on tables, small bones littering the floor. Smell of mildew and ash lingering in this stale air.
I pick up one of the barrels and throw it at the wooden table.
They both just, I mean, everything
Really
just falls
loud,
apart.
right? Sounds like we're having more fun over here. I guess I kind of like look through some of the wreckage.
Roll me
see
an
if there's anything useful.
Roll an investigation.
Would there by chance be any bat fur laying around as well?
The fuck do you need bat fur for?
Roll me an investigation.
I like to collect things.
18.
18 on yours. You find under one of the table legs, kind of tucked away, like somebody had put it there intentionally, a small pouch.
Does it look like the pouch was placed there recently?
More recently than the table.
And the rest of it, there's still plenty of dust and other stuff floating around.
Yeah.
Okay. I bend over and pick up the pouch.
It jingles.
Jingle jingle.
Without looking in it, I put it in my my bag.
Okay.
23 for me.
23. You find, I'll give it to you. You find a dead bat. That's some of the vermin laying around there.
I want to spend some time and I just take some of its clippings of its hair, the fur and whatnot.
Okay. Easy enough.
Yeah. Then I grab the bat's head and bite it off.
Oh, jeez. God,
Osborne,
bro.
of you doing that in his head, and he just is like looking at you like, oh, what the fuck?
Dorian's group.
Oh yeah, everything's fine.
Dorian's group. This L shape, like down from we are, that's part of the room we were just in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We got a door here, Lionel, the way you wanted to go, and then further. Maybe we split up more and we cover more ground at once.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Then let's make it quick.
All right, let's go. I'm kind of just walking now, like dragging the hammer behind me.
Where do we want to go? Down to the right or?
I mean, there's a door right here that we should just clear.
Yeah.
Let's go. Is this door open or closed?
It's all open.
Ah, okay.
That is the same as what you just came from.
Oh, so we've already been here.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
It's the house.
Okay. We can. I think we can leave. I'm gonna switch. Back
Wait,
to
but there's
Jasper.
There's boxes. Did we look in these?
Yeah, that's just part. That's all just old barracks.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Whoa, easy there, Lionel.
I'm trying to find where they went. There we go.
We can just go down right. That's cool.
Following Jasper.
Okay.
Bell.
All right.
It's Jasper back.
Oh, following Jasper. Sorry, I'm confused. But an old man who doesn't understand the new world.
All right. You enter there. You step into a narrow, irregularly shaped chamber, its walls jagged where sections have collapsed or eroded over the years. The space feels cramped. The stone floor is uneven beneath your feet, littered with small bits of masonry, long decayed wood that might once have been furniture. There's a faint draft tickling your skin. At the far end of the room, you notice a doorway, partially obstructed by dust and rubble. Above, there's no ceiling. The sky stares down at you through the gnarled remnants of the wooden beams. Vines, weeds cling to the broken stone. Nature's slow reclamation of this forgotten space.
People.
Um,
What's over here?
Jasper, roll me an... No, you just plowed right through, didn't you?
Sure did. Bring it.
Make me a dex save.
We'll take whatever that roll is. 12.
12. As Jasper just plows in through that doorway. You hear this, psh, and then an iron dart slams into it, Jasper.
Iron on iron? I
It
don't know
hits
if it
you.
pierces.
9 piercing damage and pins you up against the stonework. Like through your shoulder, pins you up against your stonework. So you're pinned to the wall.
Okay, I'm just gonna take it out.
Roll me a strength.
You can't just like absorb it into your body.
That'd be sick.
If only the strongest person was with you.
16.
16. You are able to pull it out. It's not all rusted.
Recent.
But you have gone into that room. So pushing through this gap, and Jasper getting pinned in here, you come into a small circular chamber that juts outward slightly from the eastern wall of the fortress. The air here a little bit cooler, touched by the breeze that slides through a pair of narrow slits in the thick stone wall. The inner walls of the room are darkened by old soot streaked with rain stains. Moss clings to the damp stone. The ground is scattered with splintered arrow shafts, broken bowstrings, the corroded remains of an iron lantern long extinguished. The floor is cracked in places as if some long ago impact, maybe, or something disturbed the foundation of this place.
Is there any way to get more information from where we are?
More information on what?
What you just said.
It's a stone room
Like the formation.
with slits in looking out.
Those
All-
are for you to shoot your arrows out of.
I mean, you could.
I got
Well,
nothing.
There's always ways to get more information by rolling perceptions, investigations.
Okay,
Okay, go.
I'm asking.
Okay.
What I need to roll.
What are you trying to discern?
What this room may have been used for, I guess.
I think Dorian just told you.
This is you shoot the arrows out of here, and you look through the slit. That's what they could see. Is you look through, and they would have archers in here, and when the castle was attacked, they would stand in here and shoot.
Okay, I'll take my powder box and I'll go like stick it out the window.
Okay.
Look around.
It's there's, I mean, obviously there's that little moat behind, and then it goes into the woods where the forest, the woods have just reclaimed anything. If they had a courtyard or anything out there, long been reclaimed by nature.
If I go look at the mechanism or wherever that dart came from.
Yep.
It's you said the dart wasn't rusty, so the mechanism must be pretty new.
Yep. There is a
Any-
a simple, very easy. Now that you know where it is on the floor, you kind of clear it off. A very simple pressure plate catch mechanism that had been covered with rubble right there in that doorway, concealed under dust and fallen debris.
Can I take the trap?
It's attached. It's a big
Hmm.
pressure plate.
Does it look like resettable?
Roll. Is it resettable? Roll me an intelligence.
Oh God.
I'll tap him on the shoulder, and I'll handle this. I'll check. It's a yes or no question for me. Okay. Yes, you can reset it.
Give me. Let's do it, and then let's just have it there.
I'll reset it with literally whatever tools you want me to. I have.
Yeah, you're.
Let me get past quick.
With you
yeah,
being
sorry.
being an artificer and all your know-how, you can absolutely reset this very simple pressure plate release mechanism.
Yeah, that's base.
Did anybody look in that rubble of furniture?
Don't think so.
Elf, why don't you go look in there? He's very quiet today.
Oh, sorry. I was muted. Where's the trap?
The trap is set. The furniture's in a different area.
Where's the furniture? Over here?
Nope, you just walk through the trap.
Oh, goodness. Fuck. Where do I go?
I don't know.
You
Down here.
roll an investigation.
There.
Roll an investigation, Lionel.
14.
14. You find buried under some rubble in a corner, you find a dusty box. Wooden box.
I'm gonna open the box.
Inside, you find 6 caltrops.
What
Oh,
are those?
I'll have those.
No.
They're like little floor spikies.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
You throw them down, people step on them. Drums
Cool.
group.
How many? You said 5?
6.
6. Okay.
Is that a stairwell? That way? Guys, do you see that? I'll point up to the left.
Stairwell. Up or
You-
down?
You might have to step over here, Theo. Would I be able to tell? Is that a stairwell going up or down?
It's crumbled.
Corner. Oh, so nothing. Okay.
It's crumbled.
Did it lead up then?
So I must have gone up.
You can't tell. From where you are, you can't tell.
Well, there's either. We shouldn't go too far from our other group. We agreed that we were just going to go to these first couple. I don't want
Hello!
us to be-
I'm gonna yell out again, see if I get a response.
How are you? You!
Finding yourself.
I asked you first. Ooh, really mature.
I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Drum, we can still hear them. We keep finding stuff. I'm curious what's in here.
We can still hear them, but we're getting further and further away. Did you hear how far away their voice was?
I think the elf is just playing games with us.
I mean, he can throw his voice, notably. All right, well, let's, I guess, proceed.
We can very easily get lost in these ruins.
Oh, yeah.
Feel-
I just-
We may not
just-
want to venture far from the other group. How will they ever find us?
We can yell.
presumably they'd hear.
Massive.
I'll just throw this and start a fire.
I mean, we'd have thaumaturgy,
could
so
work.
we could like yell.
Yeah.
Let's proceed.
Yeah. I want to go straight into this little room first, though.
Okay.
I kind of go this way, and we'll wait until
Okay.
you resolve his room to resolve mine.
So for Fred, it's a compact, square-shaped room. Stone walls show cracks where age and weather have crept in. Roots and vines force their way through the gaps, snaking down from above, where the ceiling again has long collapsed, leaving this room open to the sky. The stone is smoother here than the surrounding chambers. It may have served, I don't know, maybe a storage room, a guard post. Faded carvings can still be seen, too worn to decipher broken. The flagstones on the floor are uneven, disturbed by the collapse of time. Thin layer of soil, debris cover the ground. Small tufts of grass and moss grow in patches where the sun and the rain reach through the open roof.
Are there any drawers or shelves or anything like that in here?
No.
No, just kind of an empty-ish room now then.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. All right. And I am well. I'm gonna investigate. I want to look through maybe the moss and the dirt that's on the bottom
Okay,
of the floor.
yep.
See if there's maybe anything that's would stand out off of that.
Roll me an investigation. Drum, you step into a broad square chamber. On two of the walls, though partially crumbled, you can still see narrow vertical slits in the stone. Excuse me. Rusted iron fixtures jut from the walls at intervals where maybe a torch was put in there. There's a few fragments of broken pole arms and shattered wooden arrows lying on the ground. Among the rubble, unmistakable remnants of what used to be furnishings, chairs, things like that, splintered remains of benches and stools, fragments of maybe what was a weapons rack, a smashed barrel. Stone floor bears subtle marks of long use, scuffing at grooves where boots once paced in front of these slits in the wall. Outer wall.
I'm going to just kind of like put my hand on everything, give things tugs, and essentially like interact with the room at a whole.
Okay.
Whether it be like pulling on the torch thing, or just like
roll me an investigation. Torin, your investigation?
19.
Nothing.
Oh, nat 20.
Nothing.
Fuck.
Dorian's group.
Well, hold on.
Yep, go ahead.
Did I find any shattered swords? Anything that, like, it's not able to be repaired, right? But I would like pieces of iron or like little things from that, or steel.
There's bits of rusted out steel, rusted arrowheads. I mean,
okay.
nothing useful. You'll get tetanus just looking at it.
Okay, cool. Then never mind. Then I'll head back out of the room.
Dorian's group.
Kind of stand there.
All right, I bore of this group. Let's hurry. I need to swing a hammer.
I'm cool with that.
We've been up. I say we go down.
Okay.
Hi. Is this room we just came from? No, this is new.
I don't think so, yeah.
What is in here?
What is in here? You step into a circular chamber. Stone walls, rough-hewn but sturdy, clearly built with defense in mind rather than elegance. The ceiling, long gone like the rest, once supported by a conical or domed roof that has collapsed, leaving open sky and broken timbers above. The southern and the eastern walls are pierced by narrow slits, their edges worn but still functional. Soot stains mar the stone near these openings. Large sections of the stone flooring are missing, leaving dangerous gaps. Jagged edges of broken stone jut out unevenly. Loose debris litters the room, making your footing treacherous.
I don't think it's worth it to go any further.
No.
If we just take a quick glance, is there anything worth looking at, Jasper?
Roll an investigation.
20 non-natural.
20. Kind of looking down, you can see the outline of another structure. Below, a framework of old support beams, worked stone, what looks like the top of maybe an arched doorway or a passage. Beneath you, the air rising from below is cool, carries a faint earthy smell.
This is like from the basement underneath these fallen stones?
What do you think, Jasper? Is it from the basement underneath?
That seems to be the case, I think.
All right. Let's remember this.
I would agree.
Let's leave for now.
Okay.
Remember this. Hey, who has a good memory?
I've got it.
All right. All right.
All right.
What's across the hall?
Across the hall, a circular chamber, stone walls and domed ceiling, what used to be there, blackened in places by soot and smoke. The air is thick with the lingering scent of old ash. The floor is cracked and uneven. In the center lies a large, dark stain, an irregular circular mark where something once burned or bled into the stone. Around this central mark, faint traces of a once carved pattern can be seen, lines and shapes in the ground, too worn or scorched to actually decipher. Carved niches ring the room's walls at irregular intervals, most empty, but a few still holding fragments. Charred wood, melted wax, crumbled bone. Above these niches, the stone bears faint discoloration as though smoke or flame had licked the walls over the years. On one side of the room, a low, heavy altar stands, its surface cracked and stained dark with age. There are no clear symbols or inscriptions on it.
Elf, I think this is your room. You're the god man.
I shall look at the altar.
It's too old, too worn, too decrepit to discern any deity or anything like that, but you can roll an investigation.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There are crack outlines in front of this altar in the dust.
I'm gonna inspect those.
Roll me another investigation.
That's 19.
19. You're brushing your hand across and you find a recessed handhold disguised beneath a layer of ash and grime.
I'll put my hand in there and I'll pull it.
Roll me a strength.
17?
17. This big stone slab comes up a little bit. Oh, back down.
Oh,
Dorian,
you need
help
help with
me.
that. All right.
Yes, I will help you. Ready? On 3.
This,
Roll.
We
just a
both do it,
strength.
so do advantage then.
roll me, Dorian, roll me a strength at advantage.
Uh, 21.
21. You're both. The stone slab goes up. You get it. And you get it pushed over. It crashes into the ground and breaks. And what you see below it is a spiraling stone staircase descending into darkness. The air rising from below is cold and stale, carrying the faint scent of damp earth and something older.
This might be the safer way to get down there than that other room.
I'm gonna
So
step
who's-
out of the door and I'm gonna holler. I say, "Hey lads!"
Wait. You can go. Okay.
Somebody hear that?
Boys, are you there?
What's up?
As he's
I
as
think we
Lionel's
found a
hollering,
way down.
I want to move up to this room.
I'll go.
Down where?
Which room?
It's in the
to where I'm at.
southwest corner.
We have, looking in front of us now, being close to this stairwell, do we know if this goes down or up from where we are?
What you see at the heart of this room, from where you are and what you're looking at, is the ruin of a stone spiral staircase that once seemed to ascend upwards, now a jagged mess.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Do we need to come with you guys? I mean, we have
Might
the
be for
strong
the
member
best.
on our team.
I mean, we're probably okay. Just worry about you guys being up here by yourselves.
This is nice.
Okay. Then do you think we need to go over there, or do you want to keep looking for our on this side?
Caesar, Theodore.
It doesn't seem like the
Best to
stairwell takes us
regroup.
anywhere.
No, fortunately not.
There's that stairwell. You did see another staircase. That
we?
Drom pointed. So there is another staircase.
Oh, that drum found.
Oh, back at the beginning, right? I think we just work back this way and then kind of go back towards them, right? Because we knew there was a hallway
Yeah.
this way, so kind of come back to the wall and then work our way down.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. As they come to us, I want to whisper to Lionel and Jasper, just shh. I'll tell them which room it's in.
I'm looking in some of these rooms as we pass them.
Okay.
Just loosely, like what I would see just as I. And I'm looking at big things, you know.
Dust and rubble, an opening in the there's a doorway in the back of that one.
Okay. Just moving towards.
Yep.
Just moving towards them, basically.
I see the
You've been in that
Mokrashi.
one.
Yeah.
I do not see him.
Over here,
That
friends.
one, that's that staircase. Stone sconces, outlines of murals and
Over here,
carvings,
friends.
bookshelves still standing, books littering the floor, ceiling partially collapsed.
Did I hear? Did I hear
go
any
in
of that?
If they holler, hey, we found books.
Yeah, I think that they would tell me that, right?
I keep
don't
walking
think so.
towards them.
I don't think so, not yet.
Come on.
I quickly with Caesar as well look around in here.
Roll one of you or one of you is either both of you roll or one of you at advantage roll me an investigation.
Mm,
I got a +5. What do you got?
same thing.
Oh.
Go for it at advantage.
Oh, damn. You said that. Ooh, okay. 19.
19. God damn, you guys.
That's
So,
good.
so Fred, you notice something amid the debris. It's a toppled, half-rotted bookshelf slumped against a stone pillar in the corner of the room. Beneath its weight, half buried under a spill of charred scrolls and shattered wood, there is an old, leather-bound journal. Its cover's warped and blackened along the edges, pages curled and stuck together by water damage, but it catches your eye.
I go right over to it and I'll point it out. And, see, it's right there. And I'll go over and I'll pick it up.
It's fragile. The binding is barely holding together. Faint traces of an embossed sigil on the front. You roll me an investigation if you want.
With
I'll
help
look
again.
at it. Yeah, I'll look at it as well.
Okay. At advantage.
Investigation again? That'll
Yeah.
be a 16.
At advantage?
Yeah, I rolled 11 and a 9.
Oh no.
You've seen the sigil enough now. It is a sun and a moon with a teardrop
Whoa.
underneath, embossed into this leather, barely legible. A lot of pages crumble to the touch, and most of the writing is lost to time, water, and flame. What remains are brittle fragments of script scrawled in faded ink. Who's keeping the journal?
I'm gonna walk up to the person that's holding it if I can, or if they're too far away.
They're pretty far. You don't know what you have
You
no
don't know
idea.
anything about it.
Okay.
You have no idea what just happened.
Where are you guys?
We're
I'm right next to you, Drum.
We're down by this room that we found a staircase to go down to.
Yeah. I'll follow you guys.
Are either of you keeping that book or no?
I definitely think we should. I
can keep it.
possibly... Yeah,
can hold on to
and
it,
I can
yeah.
help maybe later. I can scribe some of that as well if we need to try and transfer it over to clean paper.
Yeah, we should talk to Lionel about this once we
Yeah.
find him again.
That might be a good idea. Yeah. But was there anything else in the room there? Or was that pretty much?
Everything's charred and
Okay.
worn.
There's some coal pieces then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's coal
Yeah,
all over the
I'd
place.
like to pocket a couple of those
Charcoal.
as well. Then.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep,
And yeah,
I'll go around and pick up a little bit of rotten flesh and little animal remains.
Yeah.
and
Easy enough.
Put it in my pouch and stuff.
A couple of dead mice.
Okay. And I'll step ahead out of the room. You coming, Caesar?
Yep.
And then, yeah, I will. Yeah.
Okay.
Go rejoin. I'm good to go. Found nothing.
Down
Ryan.
here, friend.
There's absolutely nothing in that room.
It's barren.
What? What?
Yeah.
What was that?
Well, In this room at the back wall.
Lionel, come on, let's go.
This room, at the back wall, as I point in this room, we lifted a stone, and there's a staircase at the bottom.
Back here?
Yes, in the very back wall.
Oh.
Okay.
You will see that there's
this
a
way.
round. Yeah, but you have to go up into the round room at the back wall.
Up this way.
Yep, and now make a right. Keep going straight.
Up here?
Yep, and keep going right. Keep going.
Dorian, how come you're not going over
Oh,
there?
oh, sorry. Yes, all the way on the back wall. Keep going.
Are you coming or?
I'm right behind you.
Drum, roll me a dex save.
Hold on. A dex save, you say?
Yeah.
I think I get things for that, don't I?
You're a big motherfucker, do you?
With heavy armor.
Heavy armor.
But he's a shield guy.
An 11.
An 11. As you step into this room, your foot sinks. You turn and look at Dorian. Just as you're about to say, "You bastard," this big iron arrow comes from the opposing wall through your shoulder, pinning you to the brick wall behind you.
I think I've read something about this.
12 piercing damage.
Oh, that was a lot.
I got 3/4 of the damage.
I rolled much better on that one.
You fucking got his ass.
Alrighty, hold on.
I think we've established the smartest of the group. Strongest.
I reach behind me and pull the spear out from the wall, but not
Roll
from
me
me.
roll me a strength.
Easy. A strength save.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Does a 25?
Yeah, so you see me, he grabs it and pulls his shoulder away from the wall. The big iron spike is still through his shoulder.
How long behind me is it?
I mean, it's a good 6-8 inches at least.
Okay. And
So
in
it's really
front
like
of me-
4 or 5.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. I just kind of turn towards Dorian and start walking with this thing still stuck in me.
Dorian
Wait.
is laughing so hard. He cannot contain his laughter. Yeah.
Where is this stairwell?
It's not even in this room.
Why would you lie to me? Black blood is like coming out onto the spear.
Staining your armor.
Yeah. Well, I'm leaving it in there. Like,
The stair.
So,
I'll just point in the general direction. The stairs over there. It's in a different room.
okay.
He's pointing over here.
Over.
Yeah. I'll lead
Alright.
the charge on this.
Okay. Again, it looks like as you guys approach this room, it looks like it was once some sort of altar type thing. That in front of this altar now there is a big square hole in the floor where they removed the big piece of floor, and there is a narrow spiraling stone staircase descending into the darkness.
Can I check the room for traps, please?
You can roll. This room that you're in right now?
Right outside of.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What am I rolling?
The one that Lionel is already in?
I think he just threw.
I mean, we already went in there and moved the
Stone, yeah.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That was a
before
lot
we
of
go,
work.
Before we go down, did you guys get to all your rooms? We definitely did not.
No.
No, but we're probably
I
fine.
got quite a few.
I'll go over to Drum and grab the thing sticking out of his, just wiggle it.
As you're doing that, it's like shifting my entire body with it. Like, it's firmly in me.
Before we go down, I'm going to whisper to the little dragon friend around my neck, and you see him start to glow. He casts a 10-foot radius of dim lights, or of bright light, and then 10 foot beyond that of dim. So 20 feet of light
20,
around me.
20 feet of light. I'll put that right on you.
Okay.
Looking at Caesar. Oh shit! I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, he just starts to glow like very brightly right around my neck.
Okay.
Must be cool.
What are we doing?
Are we going down, or are we gonna do the rest of the rooms?
Go down.
Yeah, we'll go.
I'd like to go down.
All right.
I'd like to be the last one down, and before we all descend, I want to like just kind of look out and see, is there anybody around us or behind us maybe that would like poke their head around, or are we being followed at all?
Okay, go. You can roll perception. Who's going down first?
Be or Drum, whoever wants. I don't care.
I have trouble fitting through the hole right now.
Got it.
Because you got the things to get out of here. I'll go down first then.
Yeah, it feels like maybe you should.
You descend into an ancient chamber beneath this crumbling ruins. The air here thickens with an oppressive otherworldly weight. The darkness itself seems to coil and writhe at the edges of your vision at first. Torin, what'd you get? Fred?
22.
22. You don't see anybody following you. You don't hear anything. You don't hear footsteps. Nobody disturbing the rubble.
Mhm.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll follow everybody else. Down.
Okay, everybody. Does everybody go down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Oh my.
I have played my trap card.
Holy shit.
This is nice.
Welcome to hell.
I'd like to go look at that altar up there.
Hold on.
Whoa!
Hey, don't
Oh.
jump the gun there, Billy.
And I grab Lionel. Oh, we're too
Immediately
far
get
away.
shot by 1,000 arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
This place is not forgotten. Well maintained beneath the ruined house above. The air is thick with smoke, and burnt offerings mingled with the faint metallic scent of old blood. The dark stone floor, worn smooth by countless footsteps, is swept clean of debris. Along the edges, braziers burn with steady, controlled flames, their orange glow casting dancing light across the walls and the ceiling. The flames are well tended, no flicker of neglect here. The stonework bears fresh scorch marks, as though recent rituals or maybe rites have been performed. The gnarled roots clawing down from above seem to have almost restrained. They've been cut back to keep the chamber's boundaries clear. At the far end rises a grand altar. Upon a raised stone dais, the massive idol above it has not been left to crumble. Its carved features remain sharp and menacing, freshly cleaned of soot, hollow eyes filled with shadow and purpose. Before the altar, a stone table stands, not abandoned, but placed with intent. The area around it is swept and orderly, the floor marked with faint chalk lines or runes that glimmer in the firelight. Every detail whispers of a chamber still in use.
What is this? Like the altar? It looks like a ram. What is it?
It's a statue.
But it has horns and stuff.
Sure. It's the best map I could find.
Oh, okay. What does it actually look like? Is it
It-
something is familiar to us or we've seen before?
Orcus.
That would have been sweet. You can roll a religion check.
All right, I'm doing it.
I'll give you a guidance on that.
That was okay. I rolled a natural 18. That was a really good roll. Oh, two double 18s. That's crazy for a 17.
He gave you guidance, so a D4.
Oh, okay. So 17 plus a D4. $17 plus 4 is 21.
21. It's nothing you are familiar with. But you get heebie-jeebie creepy vibes from it.
I will pick up my hammer instead of dragging it along now and be looking more intent. Looking for any sort of movement or others or just things.
Okay.
Leery of spiders.
Y'all just standing
not-
there.
Yep, not moving.
I want to move forward. to
Would
be
we
honest.
all need to investigate it, do our own religion checks, or
It's up to you.
I'd like to. I'd like to see if I.
I'd
recognize
like to
it.
do one
Okay.
as well.
Go ahead and roll. Roll.
What in the nine hells is this?
Oh,
thing?
I don't know shit.
Religion 22.
Summon a demon, dude.
Yes,
A
I have
22.
No idea.
Lionel, you are not
Jeez.
specifically familiar with this deity, but what you do discern from it is ancient and not good, not nice, not good at all.
18 for Jasper.
18 for Jasper.
17 for Torn.
Yeah, you guys aren't. You get the same thing as Dorian. You get the heebie-jeebie vibes from it. You don't really recognize it. Lionel, you can't put a name to it, but you know it is ancient. We're talking hella ancient and bad.
As I walk towards the center
yeah,
of the room,
as you move forward, Drum, as the
I
rest
would
of you
lo-
move forward,
I don't see
from
drum.
the shadows,
Oh yeah.
Wow.
figures emerge, towering and menacing beings of shadow. Their forms vaguely humanoid, but rippling like living smoke, twisting tendrils of blackness drift from their limbs as their bodies can scarcely contain the seething void within. Their heads are crowned with the jagged, horn-like protrusions. From beneath these burning eyes of molten gold pierce the gloom. At the center of each of these beings' chest blazes a black eclipse ringed with fiery orange light. They stand between you and the altar. You can see there is something on that altar. But if you want to see what it is,
I definitely do.
you're going to have to roll initiative.
I have an
man.
idea what it is.
Bang.
Ooh. Ooh.
There we go.
ooh,
I already rolled for these guys.
Oh, we rolled the same thing. You want to trade? No.
Yeah, we could switch.
Yeah. Oh, they go before both of us.
Oh no.
There you go, Freddy.
Dorian
Okay.
and Drum.
It's coming.
yeah. I'm just looking at things real quick.
Nice.
By the way, I can't see Drum or Lionel.
Well,
Just letting you
can't
guys know.
See invisibly.
You hold on. This is a different
should have
token.
20.
Yep. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Could I also have my echo summoned as well? since
Yeah, I get it for you.
I had that?
He was following around.
I see Lionel, but not Drum.
I'm pretty far forward.
Yeah, because you only have 20 feet. So he's
Also,
farther.
can you
20 feet
put my
from you.
cannon in the corner?
I will get your cannon as well.
Thanks. Breach.
So we all see these things, and Dorian's like, "What's going on?"
Oh, I can see them. But I
Just
cannot
can't-
see
you
can't
Drom.
see any. Oh.
It's because they're by the fire.
And
These are-
aren't they
like,
also
by the-
illuminated? By
They
the,
are
like,
a little
center
bit, yeah.
thing?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Gonna fucking suck. I say with a spear hanging out of the front of me.
I want that spear back, by the way. Even though it was never mine.
I think at this point I've earned it.
All right, as
You've become one with it, right?
Drom
Can we say I have attuned to it if it has any magical powers?
Drom starts to move forward, and these things emerge from the shadows. Drom, you are not up. Fred, you are.
We're taking these things down. Yellow.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like they're guarding something over there.
Yeah. Alrighty. Then I. Can do that. Okay.
You hit me for 11 damage last time, right?
Sword out
Yes.
again, and I am
I think so.
sticking my hand
It was
up
12.
and.
It was
shooting.
yes,
Okay.
it was 12. I rolled a 6, a 5, and a 1.
I was just remembering.
Go ahead. Fred.
Okay. And it's 2 now. I have 2 arcs lashing out in my hand.
You see
I
him.
have to roll out twice then, right?
He did, yes, 2 hands and a blast of energy out of each one. Which one are you? Are you Bran
Ned.
or Ned? Okay.
Ned. Going right at him. A dirty 20 for the first one, and then an 18 for the second one.
They both whoosh, whoosh, right by him.
Really?
What?
What'd you roll?
The dirty 20.
18 and a dirty 20.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
18 and a 20. Yeah. Well, that's fun, guys.
Right.
I'm gonna take Misty Step and run. No, I'm just kidding. I guess that's all I got.
Caesar, is your swap you and another person, or just 2 people?
What do you mean?
Can't you swap initiatives?
Yeah.
Is it just you and another person, or like 2 different people can swap?
I think it's just mine.
Okay.
Let's see.
I think it is you.
What you thinking?
Yeah, it's just me. It's only me
Okay.
who can switch with somebody.
My thought was Lionel casting like fairy fire or some shit like that
Mhm.
for advantage, and lighting them up. That would be a good idea. Something they have to do a save for.
Jasper,
Oh.
you're up.
Yeah. So
That-
we'll cannon in. We'll go protector mode. Yeah.
Okay.
What is? Its distance is hard to tell because of this map, but that's okay.
Use
Count the
squares.
squares.
Just use the
Oops.
tool.
You're 2.
I know what I've got.
Oh, did it take away the bars? I don't even know how to make my own bar anymore.
I think I
Oh.
tried to get rid of them.
Yeah, they're gone.
Good.
Alright.
Okay, that's fine. Dorian, Caesar, and I all get 7 temp HP.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll take my shot. True strike.
At who?
Bran.
At Bran?
Yep. 22.
22 hits.
Okay. I'll roll the second one as well, and go damage on both.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, baby! 25.
Yep.
You're so done. This with the true strike. 4, 19, 25. Hold on. Plus 12, 37, 39 radiant
Total?
in 2 shots.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
Dorian.
Real quick, does heavy crossbow have the reload property?
I think so.
What do you mean reload property?
In its weapon, it says it'll say reload or not.
Oh.
Heavy crossbow. Heavy loading. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. That means I can only shoot it one time.
Yes,
even though
once per
Okay.
action, regardless of how many attacks
Yep.
you normally have.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm keeping myself in the light on purpose. With my heavy crossbow, I will shoot Bran for a 21.
21 does not hit.
Jesus.
22.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
Okay.
well, that sucks. That's it.
Yup.
Bran, knowing who hurt him, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, comes just marching down this direction.
Is it like a physical being or like a shadow being?
Both?
Okay.
Both.
Guess we'll have to
From
That's fine. That actually answers my question.
From
For
here.
once.
From here, he.
Son of that.
It's a sword-ish black looking thing. He takes from here. Because he's large. He takes a swing at the Mokrashir for a 25 to hit.
I think that does it. Yeah.
He takes a swing at Lionel for a 24 to hit.
Over, pack it up. Good night.
Yep,
Yeah,
we're dead.
it was nice knowing you guys.
For Mokrashir, 14 piercing. I'm sorry, no, 14 necrotic.
Oh, okay.
14 necrotic, and your speed is reduced by 10.
Wow.
Lionel, 20 necrotic, your speed is reduced by 10.
Did my bullet pierce or go through?
You don't know.
I'm gonna use a reaction. Yeah, is that within me? Hold on. I have to measure. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't see you.
As a reaction, on Lionel, I'm going to use Sunveil. You gain resistance to the triggering damage type for that instance, and temporary hit points equal to my level plus charisma modifier. So
reduce that damage to 10.
Yep. And then you take 13 hit points temporary.
Okay.
And for the next round, all attackers have disadvantage on you.
Okay.
That's your reaction?
Yep, that's my reaction.
Theo.
The dark guards are upon us. I'm gonna move 5, 10. Wait, fuck. I started here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I am also going to stay in the light. And then I move my echo with my mind. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna keep him here. And with my flail, I take an attack at just, I don't know, his body. Don't get it. 21 on that to hit.
21 does not hit.
Mm.
All right, I'm a fighter. I have the second attack. Let's get it. We're gonna roll it again. Same attack.
Do you also have graze?
Yes, but on my greatsword, not on my flail.
Okay. Just checking.
For my second attack, we're gonna do the same thing. Another hit, the flail. Jesus. 16.
Nope.
Mm.
This is a new day, right? Did we long rest since the last?
No.
I think. I think I might have used all of my incarnations up. I think.
You guys.
Since we've been traveling, that was a new day. Because we slept in the cell and then we left in the morning.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
fought.
and we fought that big spider.
You fought
we
the
did.
the big stone snake.
Yeah, the snake,
Mhm.
you're right.
Snake.
I think I.
Oh
used all
wait,
my-
then none of us are level 5
I
because it happens on the long rest.
It's okay. I let it
Okay.
happen.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
I let it happen.
All right.
Well, 2 attacks. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, no. Bonus action. I'm
Yep.
gonna use that. Shield of Faith. By the gods out there, give me the strength to increase my AC by 2.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn now.
Ned.
Gonna hurt
You
a
see
lot.
him, and then he disappears.
Uh-oh.
Oh, cool.
20, 25, and reappears.
The fuck?
He just and a puff of smoke and reappears in a puff of smoke. Takes again that same kind of ethereal black sword, a swing at Fred. Fuck. Natural 1. And a swing at Caesar for a 16 on Caesar.
Oh yeah, that still hits.
Oh shit.
Caesar, you take. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That's
20.
not good.
I couldn't add 23 and
Felt like your 20s.
23 necrotic, and your speed is -10.
Fun.
Reaction. As soon as he scares, like he jumps on us, scares us, and hand kind of goes out, and Velguth, Balafussi, suffer as I suffer, and hellish rebuke on him.
Okay.
So I need a save. Minutes.
What damage is this? Is
It's
hellish?
a dex.
What
It's
damage?
a fire damage.
Fire damage. Okay.
Yep. It's a dex save though.
Dex save. 18.
Shit. Yeah, that'll save, but it still takes damage.
Yep.
So.
Hey, this seems like necrotic damage we've been dealt, right?
It is.
23 halved then, so
So
11.
11.
16,
11.
11 or yeah, 11 my bad.
11 on the
11.
hellish rebuke.
Yep.
Okay. Caesar.
Damn. Well, I'm scared.
Yeah,
Um,
fuck, for real.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to draw something. See if I can get this right. Okay. Draw. I think that's a 30-foot cube.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30-foot cube right there. I need a wisdom save from Ned.
Jesus. 26.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Mither wise. Fuck.
Damn it. My reaction now.
You
Roll it
did
again.
it.
I'm using.
You did a
Nope.
reaction already.
Nope. My thing did the reaction.
Oh,
That was
that's
me.
right. That's right.
Yep. That was me.
Okay.
So I need you to roll that again.
Wisdom.
Yep.
22.
Damn it.
Dude,
All right.
modifier,
Fucking hell.
bro.
Shit. Okay. Well, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
You
Lionel.
give that heroic inspiration. I
He's
never
n-
gave that to anyone. Can I get? Is it too late?
Zach was next. So Zach actually gets to give it to somebody if he wants to.
Oh,
Yeah, we just never gave that to anyone.
I'll give it to Lionel.
Lionel, you're up.
What do I do with heroic inspiration?
It's a
What is
point.
it?
It's a point of inspiration. At any point, you can re-roll one die. Like, oh shit, I rolled a natural 1. I'm going to use my
Yeah.
point of inspiration to re-roll that.
Well, gotta at least try it. So as a cantrip, I will cast Turn Undead, and I can do it on both these creatures because they're both within 30 feet. So I need a Wisdom saving throw.
They pass.
Goodness.
Okay. Now, is this close enough to where if I walk out, is it a opportunity attack? Or, like,
You-
am I far enough away?
You can certainly try.
He hit you from there earlier. So.
I know, but I don't know why. Freaking long ass bitch. Okay. I want to be able to move. I can still. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyways. Fuck it. So 5.
24 to hit.
Yeah, you'll hit me.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 necrotic, and your movement is
It was already down 10.
down by. You're already down by 10.
Yeah, I already.
Does it go
was.
down another 10?
No, just the 10.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so from there. So does the cantrip? Does that count as your action or no?
Yes, it does. That's
Okay.
not a cantrip. It's basically a spell. It's a free spell.
Okay. So as a bonus action, I will cast. I'll do bless on 3 different creatures. So I'll do Drum.
Bless
I'll
is
do-
not a bonus action. Requires an
It
action
says
to
it.
cast.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll do Shield of Faith. My bad. Shield of Faith, and I'll put it on Fred.
That's
And then
Plus
two to
1.
that.
yeah,
Plus one,
plus
two.
plus 2, yeah. Here you see.
Okay.
Okay. I'm done.
Mokra Shear.
Do I gain advantage from Theo's twin?
No.
No.
Continue.
Yep. I'm going to close with Brawn. Right there. I'm gonna raise up my sword and take a big ol' swing at him. For a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That should hit,
It does
yeah.
hit.
That hits. Cool.
I think 22 is what we're looking for.
Cool.
Or
I'm going to add Divine Smite to this one.
100 damage.
Well, hold on.
Times
At
2.
a second level. Cool. I need to know if this thing is fiend, undead, celestial.
Damn.
It's it's an aberration.
Oh yes.
It was summoned.
This matters, which is why
I think that was a no. It's not fiend. It's not undead. It's not celestial. It's an aberration.
Okay, cool. Which gives me.
Yes,
Right,
it is
because
not a
I had-
fiend. It is not a fiend. It is not.
So my first attempt at this is 12 plus 3, which is 15. However, with Savage Attacker, I get to try again.
Yep.
So, which looks a lot better. 15 already. 23, 24, 27. Cool. 27 on the first attack.
27.
I need it to make a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
DC 8 plus my strength mod.
I got a 9.
So he is knocked prone.
Oh shit!
As I hit him with my
Yeah.
shield.
Okay.
And then
So-
hold on.
Bran is prone.
Perfect. And then I take my second attack.
Okay. At advantage.
Yep. This one hits 2. So now, Divine Smite doesn't go both times,
No.
right?
No.
Okay. So Shield Master did some damage with it, but I don't see that it does. 8 plus another 3. And that gets me to 20, or sorry, 11.
This no divine smite on this one.
No Divine Smite on that
Okay.
one. And then I need another strength saving throw. He's already prone, but I can choose to push him as well.
That is a. Did you say strength?
Yep.
Dirty 20.
He's on the ground. I don't know if that would give
Dirty-
him disadvantage on.
Dirty 20. Not on strength.
Okay. Okay, cool. That is that then. Oh, I guess I should make sure. Yeah, okay, cool. I believe that's it for me.
Fred.
Okay. I'm gonna. Is there something there now, Caesar?
Is there something what?
Well, you drew that box. Is there something there, or did that
Oh,
mistake?
no, sorry, I thought that.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to make sure.
No, there's nothing there.
Okay. If it's your poison shit again, I didn't want to walk through it. So
No, not this time.
15 to there for me, and two-handed smacking the shit out of this guy now. 2 attacks as well now. Both at advantage. 'Cause of
Yes,
Caesar.
advantage. Advantage.
It's gonna be a 26 for the first one,
That'll hit.
and then a 21, which doesn't.
No,
hit, right?
it does not.
Damn it. Okay. That is going to be. It's just okay. 8 slashing.
Okay.
Yep. And I think I have anything as a bonus. Oh yeah. As a bonus. Yeah, as a bonus. You hear the Nilkar Vextun, and the blue shimmer kind of floats over me again as Armor of Agathis on me.
With Shield of Faith. Okay.
Doesn't give me anything for AC, but you give me temp HP.
Yep. And the cold
It's
damage.
5. And now cold, yep. It's 5 for that. And that is... if a creature hits you with melee attack before the spell ends, the creature takes 5 cold damage. Okay, no.
How long is that?
That is for 1 hour.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wow.
Anything else?
So that's all I got.
Jasper.
Is Ned still prone?
Bran is prone.
Brand. Oh yeah. Okay. Ned is fine. Cannon's gonna go off. Caesar and I will heal for 12 temp HP.
Perfect.
And yeah, I'll pop
Everything I can get.
Yeah.
to Ned.
Heyo.
Fuck you.
Let's do it.
He's going down. I'm gonna roll the second one just so I have full damage.
No
You're
way.
fucking done. On my
way.
fucking life.
No way.
2 nat 20s.
I swear to God.
Jesus
Dude, if I
Christ.
could pull my camera,
Weighted
How the fuck?
dice. That's
Dude,
Just
fake.
take a picture of it and put it
Okay.
in the chat.
we're
Well,
putting in a
like,
lot of
Not
damage.
that I don't believe you, but I would love to
Dude.
see.
He moved the dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, picture first. And then it's
Rob, just an FYI, as long as Ned or either of them are within 20 feet of me, their invisibility shouldn't work. Like they have no stealth.
They weren't invisible.
Okay.
They just stepped out of the shadows.
He
That one
adjusted
looks like
those
a
for
2
sure.
to me. Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That looks like a 2.
okay. 7, 9, 13. 13 plus 12, 25, 30, 31, 46, 51, 57. Holy shit. 57, 60, 76, 81, plus 12, 93.
Hell yeah.
Radiant.
Banana bread at work.
Oh my fucking god.
Jesus Christ.
3d8
look?
plus 1d6 plus 6 per attack now.
Okay. Anything else?
And he's still there?
He's still
That's
there.
insane.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Awesome.
93 damage. Damn.
That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Dorian.
All right, I see Bran laying down. 5, 10, 15, 20. As I run up and swing my hammer down on his prone body.
Okay.
That is a 17 plus 8.
That'll hit.
Whatever that math is.
That'll
Okay,
hit.
that's
25.
first. Okay.
25.
Ooh. I have to think about which one I want to do a savage attacker on now because I swing twice. Do it on the first one because it's a for sure thing. Much better. For 13 bludgeoning damage.
Don't step on that. 13 bludgeoning damage on Bran.
Bran. He's already prone, so I can't make a con save to fall prone.
Yep.
But I would swing again. That's an 18 plus 8. That whatever
That'll
that
hit.
is. And 9 plus 5. It's 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
He's here. He's prone. I'll do it. I'm gonna action surge. 14 plus 8.
22.
Does
That hit. That hits.
Okay, thank you. That's consider that a 3, so 7 plus 5 bludgeoning damage.
12.
Okay. And then the last one. 14 plus 8 again.
Yep.
Wow, that was a good roll. For 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No. I'll stand here.
So Bran, he stands up, towering above you.
Does it take an action to?
No, it's not an
half
action.
movement.
It's half his movement.
Yeah.
Oh shit! My bad. I totally forgot something that they can do, but that's all right.
Wait.
This man is adding things after the fact because we're doing too well.
No, it's written right there.
Okay. Just send us a picture of that in
yeah.
the chat and I'll.
Yeah.
So
I'll believe it.
as the thing stands up, you see this, almost like matter being sucked into a black hole type thing, and then it releases this burst of energy. I need Drom and Dorian to roll me con saves.
And the twin.
Don't worry about the twin.
The twin's dead.
The twin's gone. The twin is gone.
Wait, is he dead?
Yes.
You need con saves.
I need con saves from the two of you.
17 plus 7.
Okay?
I definitely fail.
This is
24.
19 necrotic damage on Drom, 8 on Dorian. As this thing, it just unleash. It seems to like suck in all this energy, and then just this burst of dark necrotic energy comes bursting out.
You see a bunch of blood just starts pouring out of a lot of my face.
And then he takes a swing at Dorian for a 28 to hit. He takes a swing.
Shit, that'll hit.
A swing at Drom for a 17 to hit.
Not hit.
I rolled bad on
Switch
that
those
one.
around.
You don't want to do that.
I rolled very poorly on that one.
No, let's switch them around.
Where's my other?
Actually, yeah. You want to have that hit me?
No, that's not the way I rolled. 18. 22 damage on Dorian, and you are slowed by 10 feet.
Okay, slowed by 10 feet. Yeah, that hurt. I'm feeling pretty bloody after that.
Yeah, I've got blood coming out of my mouth, out of my eyes, out of my nose.
That was Bran. Theodore.
Booyaka, booyaka. Echo, come to me. And I summon him again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's back. Yeah, and through him I take my flail and I swing at his shins. Now we're
Smack him with
cooking.
a toe.
Now we're cooking. That's a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Let's get it. That's a D8. Does add 2 plus 4, 6 damage. I want to use Savage Attacker to reroll this one. Better. 4 plus 4, 8 damage on that. Let's get it. Second attack. Am I able to switch between my weapons, between my attacks? Just like
No.
I use no. I have to do the same one for each, right?
Yeah. I mean, between turns, yes, but yeah. No, this is it's literally like you take 2 swings.
Okay. Yeah, with my flail, I hit his other shin. I'm breaking shins out here. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
I D8. 5 plus 4. 11. 9.
9.
9 damage. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here, and that's my turn.
That is your turn. Ned, over here, you see him disappear and reappear here, where he takes 2 swings at the one that's been doing all the damage to him. Oh shit, where are you going? Thank you. That is a 19 to hit, Jasper.
I think that misses.
Oh shit, I rolled a 2. That's not gonna hit. I do not believe a 19 hits Jasper.
Nice.
Yeah, holy shit. And then I rolled horrible on the second roll. Caesar.
Okay. After just being hit, and seeing him run away, I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, nope, I can only go 20. And then everybody, if you're watching me, you see my body just start to shimmer. Like, you can't really tell where I'm at. You know I'm there, but you can't really tell where I'm at. I'm casting mirror image on myself.
Jasper, 19 to hit you.
Misses.
That's what we thought.
And that will be my turn. I don't have any bonus actions. Yep, that's my turn.
Lionel.
Alright. As an action, I will... I'll just do... No, this way? Okay, so I got 5, 10, you see me, I kind of like walk up there slowly. I'm making like symbols with my hands, and I say, Zalius, send me my spirits. And the spirit guardians are casted around me.
30 feet?
Yep. And 30 feet, and then a 10 foot or 10 minutes. And then I moved 10, so I can 5 more.
Is it really 30 feet?
No, it's not 30, it's 15.
15 feet. That looked big.
Yeah, I was like, that's 30's too big. Okay. So he needs to roll wisdom.
Wisdom save. 9.
Okay, he fails. So
He talking?
yeah, sorry, I'm
He's rolling.
Oh.
looking at. I just got this one. Okay. 22 damage.
22 on Bran.
And yeah. And then as a bonus action, I will use my last channel divinity. And then it's 25. So I'll give Dram. I'll give him 20, or no, 15, and then I'll give Dorian 10.
Hit points.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Got it.
Beautiful, beautiful man.
Yep, and then that's my turn.
Drum.
I kind of brace up with my sword as I like walk around him, and then I go, "These guys cannot beat us yet," and I am going to, and I think this hits everybody, or hits most. Sorry, that's not radius. That's maybe. Well, hold on. This doesn't. The bubble doesn't hit the same as here. Because that's 30 there. So this says 30. Hello.
Can't hear you, Rob. Can't hear you.
It does for me.
I'm
From me to you, bubble is 30.
Yeah, that's right.
It's 30.
Okay, my circle just looks weird.
No.
Okay.
I don't know if that's
Hmm.
something different, but okay, cool. So with that, I am gonna give everybody some health.
Kind. Thank you. Is this temp or is this just regular?
This is regular. I'm gonna give everybody
Are you turning the tide?
I sure am.
1d6 plus your charisma mod.
Yep. That gives everybody 9. Which little
Can I overheal or no?
No.
No. Where I'm at.
plus 9. And then I'm going to take a big ol' swing at this guy as well. Yeah, that's bonus action. Cool. He's not prone or anything, right? Actually, 5, 10, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. Yeah, that puts me back. Now I'm at advantage as well because I'm just across from Dorian. 19 plus 5, so 26 or 24 hits. And then just because I hit him the second time as well, 17 plus 5, that's what, 22? That hits as well. And then these will be just straight rolls. And then Savage Attacker, sick. So I'm doing 16, and then 20, 22 damage. You're not,
You're
I
muted.
can't hear you. You're muted.
Explain what happens.
As I sidestep back in with my sword kind of up, I just take a big ol' swing across with one slash, and then before I'm even done with that movement, I kind of bring it back and aim for where Theodore has been hitting repeatedly with the flails, and I just swing at, you know, his shins. And I think I cut his legs just straight off, basically. As they kind of shatter.
This humongous creature of flesh and bone, maybe, and wisp and dark and shadow collapses onto the floor. But as it does, I need Dorian and I need Drom to roll me con saves.
Would it have any benefit to bash it with my shield as well?
You can try. I mean,
I mean, like, because technically I need a DC, I think 14 strength for it.
Con
But-
saves.
Okay.
24.
24.
19.
24 and a 19. You both take 9 necrotic damage as this thing, as it collapses onto the floor. It's that same burst of necrotic energy just bursts out, and the creature is gone. And yeah, your twin. Just, Fred.
So it's just Ned. 5, 10. Oop, hit the ruler. 10. I don't receive any advantage with somebody being right next to if I make a ranged attack, do I?
No.
No. Okay. Gotcha. And just hand up again, and 2 beams come crackling down at him. Eldritch Blast. That's 24 for the
Yes.
first one.
Yep.
And then I think it's a 19, so the second one misses.
Second one misses. First one hits.
Gross.
Drum. What you see is Fred blasting this dark, blackish purple energy beams out of his hands at this creature.
I don't think I've seen that before.
12 force damage. You would also see a little more confidence with it. Still very unsure, but more willing to use them now.
Anything else?
Bonus. No, I don't think so. 5, 10, 15. Plus 10, 25, 30 to there then. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, your movement is not restricted.
Nope, not yet.
Jasper.
Bonus action, kinetic jaunt. Action dash. 80 to right there.
You have 40 movement?
I just got it with kinetic.
Oh, okay, I
Jaunt.
was gonna say, holy fuck, you can fly.
And I don't provoke any attack of opportunities with it. That's why I cast it. And I'm done.
Action and
bonus,
movement.
action, move.
Dorian.
Actually, hold on. What am I seeing here?
That.
Next week, find out.
That is.
I know what it is.
There's a stone table that stands, not abandoned but placed with intent. The area around it is swept and orderly, the floor marked with faint chalk lines or runes that glimmer. Every detail whispers of a chamber still in use, still dangerous. There are, atop this table, there are 2 books.
Books.
Two tomes. There is a place for a third.
For 3.
And that is your turn, Dorian.
10, 15, 20. That's as far as I can move. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do I get advantage from Fred?
No.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
so.
No.
I will. As I'm running up to him, I'm running like I'm going to attack from the right. And when I get there, I quick spin around and I feint. And I hit him from the left side. I feint attack. That's a 7. That's pretty good.
How many
Which
superior?
gives me
Oh, you've only used 1.
Yeah.
So far,
correct.
this is 2.
Oh, yikes. A 4 plus 8. But I will attack again.
Inspiration too.
Oh, inspiration. I will use that. I'm going to use that on that one.
Okay.
Thank you. That's better. That's a 16 plus 8. That's 24.
That hits.
There you go.
Thank you for that reminder. That would have been a waste of a superiority die. 4. It's a guaranteed hit. I'll use Savage Attacker on that one. Was the exact same roll. 14 plus 5, that's 19 bludgeoning damage.
19 bludgeoning damage.
And can you make a con save?
Con. 12.
He's prone. As I come in and I spin around and I take his legs out from him as I bludgeon him right in his hip.
Collapses
And
onto
then
the
on
ground.
my second attack on the prone creature will be at advantage. 13 plus 8 is
21.
21. Shoot.
That's your turn?
Yeah, that's bonus action and 2 in action in movement.
Theodore.
Check the distance on here. Sweet. I just raised my sword to the sky again, and by the power vested in me, bring me my brother. I don't know.
Do you have any left of him?
I have an unlimited use of him.
It's a
Oh,
bonus.
shit.
Just a bonus action.
Oh,
Cool.
So Theodore just gets to hide in the back while he sends out his clone to do all the stuff.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's guerrilla tactics. Poke and prod. Dip and dash. Wine and dine. Okay. So with my flail, I take it and I am going for his shins too. Oh boy. 14 to hit.
Nope.
So I'm gonna go on to the next one. Give me your other shin. Woo! Now we're cooking. 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
nice.
Beautiful. D8 for that. Roll off. I'm gonna re-roll that. Savage Attacker, let's get it. I'm gonna use the first one. That was in that one. 5 plus 4, 9 damage on the flail. And oh yeah, he has disadvantage on his next attack. And that's it. That's all my move set.
On the floor, as this thing is laying there, you see that you've seen it once already before. This dark energy starts to absorb into its body. And then this blast of necrotic energy. I need Dorian, I need Fred to roll me con saves.
15.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Nice. For 23.
5 necrotic. As
15 is passed.
15 was a pass. As the thing just bursts this necrotic energy, and as you guys recover from it, he's standing up. Oh yeah, the twin's gone.
Would that count as an attack on me then?
No, it was it was an explosion of necrotic energy.
Okay.
But he is going to take a swing at Dorian first for a 27.
Jeez. Yeah.
And Fred for a 22.
That will hit. Yep.
Yep. So
He will take 5 cold damage now, though.
5. Yep.
Shoot.
Yes. Dorian. Oh. 22 necrotic.
All
And
right.
you're
All
already
right.
slowed. Fred.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn. 8 necrotic, and you are slowed by 10 feet.
I will keep taking that. Okay. Slowed by 10.
Slowed by 10.
Okay.
As he takes just this swing at each of you, and then he disappears. poof, reappears. There's this wisp of smoke, and then poof, another wisp of smoke as he appears right there. That was Ned's turn. Caesar.
Well, seeing him move away from everybody,
Blast him.
you guys see me raise my hand and point a finger gun right at him, and this intense flash of light just grows and grows into this massive fireball. I need a dex save from him.
Ooh.
+2. 14.
That will fail. Perfect.
There you go.
Takes as much. I think.
Do you have enough dice?
Yep. I got enough from sneak attack from last. Session.
Yeah, true.
Let's see. 15, 21 fire damage. Just kidding. 27 fire damage. And anything else, so he's surrounded by a 20-foot radius of fire.
And how long does that last?
That lasts for... unsure.
Was it fireball?
Yeah, it's fireball.
Dude, do I get hit by that?
Yeah, actually.
Let's say.
No, I didn't ask that actually.
20-foot radius.
Holy shit, I do get hit.
Duration says instantaneous.
Yeah, that it just
Alright.
it there's no lingering. It just hits him.
Okay, gotcha.
And
But
does
any
the-
fire will spread around corners and ignite flammable objects
Yeah,
that aren't being
yeah.
worn or carried.
No, yep. No. He's
So
Gee.
it's 20-foot radius, so
5, 10,
I'm actually gonna put it
15,
back.
20. Let's put a 20-foot radius on him and see what that looks like.
I'm gonna put it up to the top left of him.
Okay.
It's gonna be some big damage.
Okay. Anything
Yeah.
else?
No, I'm satisfied.
Lionel.
So
Wisdom.
that'll hit you, right?
Wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom. Yeah.
23.
Yeah, that'll pass. But you still take damage. What is it on a or on a pass? Half. Okay. Uh, 9 damage. And then I'm going to cast guiding
Fireball
bolt.
again?
Fire.
I'll cast guiding bolt, and I'm actually gonna upgrade it to a level 2.
So it increases by 1d6. So it would be 5d6
Correct.
radiant on a hit.
Yep. Hell yeah. Okay, that's 23.
23 hits.
Okay. Oh my god. 5, 10, 14, 20, 26. Rolled 2 6s, 2 5s, and a 4.
Okay.
Then as a bonus action, I will no, I'm already doing shield to face, so never mind.
Yep.
Or wait. I'll do healing word. So I'll do it on Dorian. So it's 1d4 plus my spell cast. Okay, 7 points of hit points there for you. And then I'll end my
Thank
turn.
you.
And that ends your turn, Drom.
Yeah. So did we say that it's a spear that's in me?
It is about a 2-foot long iron spike.
Sounds like a spear to me.
You can certainly try.
Would we say that if I ran at somebody hard enough, that it would count as not an attack? However, if I ran backwards at someone hard enough, that it would not count as an attack because it would be part of my movement.
It would be an attack.
Okay. Bummer.
Oh
Should
shit!
have been cool.
You should have been rolling at disadvantage this entire time.
I don't.
That's my
listen,
bad. That's my bad.
That's okay. Alright, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'm just take some swings. So he's not on the ground or guiding
Nope.
bolt didn't give me advantage or anything.
Yes, the next attack roll has advantage on him from guiding bolt.
Perfect.
No, everybody has it.
Nope.
Until my next turn.
Nope. It is
That's
the.
what.
Read
it
it
not?
again. It is the
Oh,
next.
did it change?
It is the next attack roll.
How does a 23 sound?
23 hits.
Lovely. Yeah, I'll hit him with 7 plus 10 slashing damage, and then let's see. I need a DC 14 con save for my shield basher, or DC 14 strength, I think.
Strength or con?
Strength.
Strength is a 16.
So 8 plus 4, 12 plus my proficiency, which is
3.
yeah. So 15 is the, but for future reference, that's a DC 15 con save.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take my second attack at him.
A swing and a swing.
That's a cocked die. 14 plus 5. That one misses.
That one misses.
However, with Graze, deal damage to the creature that is equal to the ability modifier used to make the attack roll. So I still do 5 damage. And come around with my shield.
Whack.
I'm unsure if that shield will actually work on a graze.
Not
so to
on a
speak.
graze.
Okay.
Not on a graze. Gotta be a hit.
Cool. And then I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
That a bonus?
That is a bonus.
Yeah, it is. Restore. Yeah, go ahead.
For 20 points. Which
So-
brings me to 41.
So you have 5 times your level, so you have 25 points to use in lay on hands, and you can spread that out.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
giving myself 20.
Out of
I
his,
need it.
out of his 25.
Yep, I need it. Nobody else can have it.
Fred.
Can we tell how's this guy looking?
He looked black and wispy and
I
shadowy.
didn't think so. I didn't think so. Okay, just tum tum again out of the hand. I'll just blast. Oh, I miss both times again. That was fun. Um, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. Oh, not 30. 20.
20.
I got hit, didn't I? I think that's all I can do. I don't have anything bonus. Nope.
Jasper Ran-
I will relay.
ran
The
like a little
message.
bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'll relay the message that there is a spot for another book. And I'm gonna take a shot. Take 2. 12 and a 16. Both will miss.
Both miss. Anything else?
Good.
Nobody's close to your cannon. Dorian.
Hold on.
Oh, my
hold on.
armor also drops, by the way.
Oh, when you got hit?
Yeah, I lost my temp HP. I have to maintain temp HP in order
Okay.
to keep it on. So I no longer
Yeah,
have
I'm
that.
good.
but-
That's fine.
That's all, Jasper? Dorian.
Yeah.
Okay, I will bonus action, second wind for 4 plus 5. That's 9. It's not on that sheet anymore.
Quit that.
Okay.
Damn it.
And now at level 5, I can tactical shift. When I activate second wind as a bonus action, I can move up to half my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. Currently, half my speed is 10, so 5, 10 as I take deep breaths, moving there. And then 5, 10, 15 to get here.
Advantage.
Yep. And then I will swing hammer. 18 plus 8.
That hits.
Yeah, I'll keep that one. That's 9 plus 5, 14 bludgeoning damage. Con save.
Is a 14.
Fails prone.
He's going to choose to pass that one.
Okay.
Wow, that's rude.
I don't know why they weren't doing that earlier, but
Well, he didn't need it
still
earlier.
still advantage. Oh no. What's 7 plus? Yeah, that doesn't hit. That sucks.
Theo.
I'm gonna step back, do my Steph Curry jump shot, and summon my Echo again. Lob it right next to him. All right, he's gonna go like right here-ish. I'm gonna back up a little bit more. He's a little freaky looking, so I'm gonna back up. And with my sword, I'm gonna go for his shins. I just got a thing for shins tonight. With my sword this time, though. Let's get it. 17 to hit. It's not gonna hit. Just roll it again. Second attack. Oh my god. Dirty 20.
That won't hit.
Yeah.
Anything
I
else?
think I used my second wind already.
You did. You did.
So I
You
think so.
shouldn't you have like?
Inspiration.
No,
I
I have
do.
3. I have 3 second wins. I don't know why you only have 1.
You have 3.
Correct. I'm following the 2024 rules.
Yes.
Is that based off how many your con modifier?
No.
Second wind.
Yeah,
Echo
I
Knight
did
might
not realize
change
I
it,
had
though.
more second winds.
At level 1, you get 2 of them, or I think. I'm looking it up right now.
That was just 1.
Yes, at level 1, you can use this feature twice. You regain 1 when you finish a short or long rest.
When you get to the third one. I didn't realize this.
I'm looking at that. Maybe I've messed up and you only have 2.
I've been going on.
Okay,
the
you have
assumption I
at least
get
2.
one
You have at least
for
2.
a short rest. At least 2. Oh. I did not
You
realize
gain
I had a second one.
you gain additional uses of second wind as you level up, as indicated in the fighter features table.
I did not go up.
Oh, yep, it's right here.
Yep.
You get your third at level 4.
So you got 3.
I was not looking at the 2024 rules then.
Always look at the
What?
2024.
You might need that.
Yeah,
We're-
okay. So I didn't realize I had 3. So I used 1.
Okay.
So I have 2. Sweet. I'm gonna second wind then, and do another attack. Perfect. Roll
Well,
it.
second wind gives you health.
It
doesn't
gives you
give
hit
Oh,
points.
sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't need that at all. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
The sentinel, he seeing this thing that just attacked him and you look
Before his turn, though.
He's-
It's the start of his turn, so
it's the
he's
start
gotta
of
make
his
wisdom
turn.
save.
26
Pass. But I still get to roll.
half
Oh.
damage. He comes charging down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes, Drom and Dorian get swings if you want them.
Me too, right?
Is my attack because I get 2 hits with every single attack?
No, it's 1.
Do I-
It's 1.
Um,
It's only 1 on an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
6.
I get a swing too, right?
6.
My twin.
6.
Yeah.
He gets
6.
opportunity attack.
I miss.
6 is. Oh my goodness.
6.
6
So,
is.
it's,
6
no.
is half. I'll fucking kill you.
Oh.
I missed 2.
I'll kill you, bro.
Yeah, I missed. It was an 8.
You all
Wait,
missed.
Or,
So
Yeah.
he yeah,
But I graze him for 5.
graze him for 5. He comes down toward Theo, who he's seen attack him, kind of.
What's up with this guy?
And he takes a swing for a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
He takes a second swing with that dark blade for a 25.
Ooh. Yep.
The 23 hit even with your shield of faith.
Yeah, because my with Shield of Faith it's 19.
Okay.
16, 28 necrotic damage,
Golly.
and you are you already slowed? No, you are
No,
he
slowed
has
by
to
10
go.
feet.
No.
You are slowed by 10 feet. That is Ned's turn, Caesar.
Oh, is he in range? Yeah, he's in range. I do nearly the same
Fireball.
thing, except no, not fireball this time. Instead of finger guns, the spark of light comes out of my staff this time, as I cast firebolt on him with a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Heck yeah. 2d10. 7 fire damage.
Anything else?
10, 15, I'll move to there, and that's it.
Lionel.
Is that hitting him there?
One more.
That was 10. So now I roll.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Goodness.
About time.
Roll half
I think I've only had 1 this whole campaign.
7 damage. I'm gonna do guiding bolt, and I'm gonna upcast it again. That's 19, 24, so that'll hit.
24 to hit.
Okay. Out of these again. Come on. Okay. 12, 17, 3, 27. 27 damage. And then whoever attacks him next
Gets advantage.
has advantage on him.
Anything else? That's your turn.
I'm gonna, since I have a little bit more movement, I'm gonna go 5, 10 there. And then I'm gonna use a healer kit on Dorian as
How
a
many-
bonus action.
Have you kept track of how many of these you've used?
Yeah, I started with 12. I haven't used 12 yet. I'm at,
Healer's kit has 10 uses.
is it 10?
It's 10.
Okay, so I'll
use
be I'll
12.
take off 2 more then.
Okay.
And I've only
He's
used
got
it a couple
120 of them?
times. No.
Jeez.
All right.
Okay.
So
So this is number 8.
yeah. And then use
8 out of 10 on the first of 12.
Is that how that works?
Is
That's
that
what
how
I
that
heard.
works, DM?
No.
What?
A healer's kit has 10 uses.
Does he have?
And
12
he has
healers
12
kits, though?
healers kits.
You have 12 healer kits? How'd you get 12 healers kits?
I don't have 12.
He has 1.
Oh, okay.
My
I was like,
bad.
holy shit.
Okay, so now you need to roll a hit dice and then add your proficiency.
My hit dice and add my own proficiency.
Yeah, your hit dice is better than mine.
6 plus 3 is 9.
Okay, and then add that health to yourself.
Perfect,
Okay.
Thank you.
Now I'm done.
Okay.
Sorry about that confusion.
Drum. No, we got it.
You already know the Milkrashir is dragging his sword along the ground as he's walking to him.
He's got that big sword energy.
Good man coming.
That's
Uh,
advantage.
Yeah.
And as I go to swing it up off the ground, there's a little bit of a spark on it. Nothing magical, but just like raw friction as I'm like basically striking a match across the ground and bringing it up. I'm going to try to cut through him. Alright. 4, one of those to hit. Sure. Why not? Let's Divine Smite with it. Yeah. 15, 19 plus 22, and then because I have Savage Attacker, I'm going to try my Savage Attacker anyway.
Okay.
And that's not better. So, 22.
22
Damage.
damage.
And then I need him to make a DC 15 strength save.
How do you want to do it? With the 22 damage.
All right.
My sword, as I'm sparking it up across the ground, and as it comes up, you see just like a red glow that becomes magical as I slide it up through him and into, presumably, into what would be like his chest heart area. But I imagine as I go up through him, he just starts to fade away and do his little dark evil thing.
It's like a black hole that you see this energy just kind of being sucked in, and then there's this explosion of necrotic energy. Drom and Theo, I need con saves.
And me.
I said Drom and Theo.
Oh.
Dorian.
And me? I'll just keep saying it until you say no. Fail.
Oh, save. Beautiful. Dirty 20.
18 damage on Drom necrotic, 9 on Theo.
Damn.
It's just this explosion of necrotic energy, and the body is gone.
Okay, first thing I want to do right when that body's gone is I'm going right up to that pedestal. I don't care. I'm going right here, bro.
I'm looking for dropped weapons from these guys.
Everything is gone.
Can I go
grabbing
to
a
Drom?
book.
I want to go to Drom and pull the spear out of him.
From the front or the back?
From the back. I'll pull it from the back.
How many
Pull it
hit
from the
points
front.
are you gonna make that be?
I want it to be the 0 is what I'm aiming for. 0 hit points.
Okay, it's 6. 6 points of damage as you pull this thing through.
Okay.
Drum's dead. And I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna put it in my backpack, and I'm gonna say, "Spear?" Question mark.
It's a 2-foot long iron spike. You can't. I mean, you can try to throw it.
Oh, I'm gonna try to throw it right now, aiming at one of those fire pedestals.
I mean, at drum.
Yeah. Okay.
I walk in
That
front
goes
of it,
right back.
unknowing.
It goes right back into the same exact spot.
At what point does it just go straight through me?
Yeah.
You throw it at one of the braziers.
Yeah.
Roll for a ranged attack, and then roll for
Like
that
that.
first.
Proficiency, right?
Yeah, you're proficient in ranged attack, so it'll be proficiency in
Yeah.
your dex.
Yeah. So 19.
19. You hit the brazier. Roll me a d6.
Oh fuck.
Oh wow, a 6.
A 6. It kind of does one of these, but actually, the point sticks into the brazier.
Wow.
But it's like tumbling. It's not really flying like a spear.
Correct.
Just throw it like
Yeah.
a tomahawk.
I don't want it anymore.
Like a retriever, I'm right
I don't want
there,
to play with you anymore.
and I pick it up, and or remove it, and I go give it to Dorian, and I go, I think you threw this, and this is yours now.
Oh, thanks, Strom.
There you
I
go.
don't really need. I don't need this. It was pretty
But it-
funny though. You
But
walked
it's
like
yours.
right into it.
But it's yours.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
I just I put it in his backpack.
Okay.
I put it in his back.
I just put it when he's not looking.
Um,
Lionel,
I'm
yes,
gonna-
you walk up to
Yeah,
this,
I'm grabbing
this
the book.
pedestal. There are 3. It's very clearly there are 3 spots here for 3
5, 10,
3
15,
tomes.
20.
There are 2 currently on this.
are they identical?
I don't know. Are they?
I'm reading them. I want to see what it says. What's the cover? Perhaps the Eternal Accord. Perhaps, maybe, please.
50 Shades of Fey, Part 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the full book
Oh
for it.
shit!
Even
Ah.
darker.
51 Shades of Fey.
51 Shades of Fey.
It's not.
Crap! It won't. It won't let me send you
Alright.
the second.
Oh, it is. All right. Cool.
It will not let me send you the second book.
Are they the same?
Oh come on! Where is it?
Oh shoot. Where's
Reduce size.
Caesar? Caesar,
Yes?
come here.
Oui. What's up?
And I'll send this to you so you can read it too. Here.
All right, I'm gonna try to send you the second book. I reduced the file size. There you go.
You just remove chapters of the book.
No, I have to. I have to reduce. I have to reduce PDFs at work all the time because our website won't allow.
Yeah.
So those are the 2. There are 2 tomes that you see Lionel just. And he's looking stuffing.
Yeah, it's
shoving stuff
it's
in his
the s-
bag.
I think it's the same.
As he's looking at the books, I'd like to kind of look at the altar and kind of stand under it and get closer to it and get a closer look at what's under the altar. Just
It's an ancient evil deity, and that's really all you know. It's nothing that you can't put a name on it. You can't.
there's no offerings or anything underneath it. No items.
The only items that you have found are those 2 books.
Is there anything
Okay.
like scribed on the pedestal
Yeah.
or anything around? No ruins or anything like that? No?
Nope.
Markings? Okay.
Is it like a puzzle?
While they're reading, I guess I'll do a sweep of the room. Look around. Is
Yeah,
there anything
go-
else laying about?
yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead and roll.
I sent them to you, Nate.
it's probably not gonna happen. A 12.
I'm pretty sure they're the same.
A 12.
Okay.
The
Is that a
room
stone?
the room is it's clean. It's used. It's recently used. I mean, it's like I said, it's well maintained. The braziers were lit. All these torches were lit. These books were not dusty. Nothing down here is dirty and dusty.
Would I
You were-
be able to look for the footprint that I found outside?
There is no dust
Nothing. Oh,
for
okay.
footprints down here.
Gotcha. Okay. Somebody's been wiping their feet before they come in here.
It's a little clean in here. Someone sent a cleaning crew.
I would like to go back to the stairs though. Look up while they're doing that.
I follow
Okay.
behind him.
As obviously, we can read this later, but this is definitely something that I want to read with you, and like go over with you, Caesar.
Okay.
Cause
Well, are you gonna keep us all in suspense though, or what is it?
well, no, we're gonna read it and figure it out, and then we can tell you. Cause it's
What do you think it is?
It's about Caesar's artifact.
It's the dragon.
So no, the one that he has. I had the dragon, but it claimed him.
Oh,
It's a tough subject there, so we'll move on.
what is he? What's that artifact called again?
It's called the Amulet of the Undying Veil.
Oh, that's right.
And
I do have
It's
that
called
written
the
down.
Solaris Prism.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Solaris Prism, but it could be very related to this, though. I'm saying, but the amulet, it could be different actually, but it's still. Also pull Jasper over.
I've been standing just watching what you're doing.
Okay, cause I'll summarize the first page. Basically, it says powers not gifted, but earned. The amulet of the Undying Veil is a relic of immeasurable potential, forged in ages long forgotten. To wield it is to reshape the world or destroy it. And then it says, within these pages lie 9 steps to summon its presence into your hands. Each task will test your body, mind, and spirit, for only the worthy may claim the artifact. Upon completion of each step, a key shall be revealed to you, not a physical trinket, but an I can't say that word.
Ethereal.
Ethereal. It's so hard. Ethereal mark etched upon your essence. These keys, when gathered, unlock the final undertaking where the artifact will be revealed. So I guess it is a different artifact, but and it says the journey is fraught with peril. Failure at any step will result in forfeiture of the artifact, and for many it will mean the end of their life. But for the bold, the cunning, and strong, the reward is worth the risk. It says when all 9 keys are yours, this tome will guide you to the 10th step, a place hidden from mortal eyes. There the true trial begins. Proceed if you dare, but know this. Once begun, the path cannot be abandoned. So, then it has like 20 other pages. And it
And
kind
both
of
books are
tells
the
us.
same.
It kind of yeah, they're the same. So it basically tells us like where to go. So if you start it, it says in a place where no echo stirs, and breath hangs heavy, the first key waits. Seek the chasm that swallows all of sound. A void where the world forgets to listen. Venture into the earth where light falters and silence regains eternal. There, at the brink of nothingness, you will face the stillness. And it says, to claim the key, you must surrender your voice. Sit at the edge of the abyss and quiet your mind. Let no word escape, let no breath waver, let no fear tremble in your chest. For 1 hour become as silent as the void itself. And it says, but beware, for the abyss listens, it craves the noise of the living. And should you falter, it will answer with a howl to unmake the unworthy. And then it says, when the hour is complete and the silence remains unbroken, the first key will mark your spirit, a whisper etched upon your soul. Only then may you ascend to the next step. So it sounds like we have to go through a trial. If everybody wants to do that. Obviously, you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Upon further reading, the books are different.
Are they different? Where does it
They have
become different?
the same titles, but they're different.
Different tasks.
Yep.
Well, Lionel didn't read past page 1.
No, page 2 is the same. Oh no, it's a different picture though.
Picture, different
With
text.
pictures?
Yeah, here. All right,
That's
I can
Dorian's
just,
I like
Read right
picture
there.
books.
I'll show them.
Torn and I are at the stairs, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'd like to be.
You guys leaving already?
We made a lot of ruckus down here, and we knew that there were people already around here as well. So.
So as you're here in this chamber, this altar chamber, you've taken these two tomes, these two books that are obviously important to whoever has placed them here. You've got Caesar and you've got Lionel, like realizing there are differences in here. Dorian's looking at the pretty pictures. You've got you've got Fred and you got Drom approaching the stairs, and that is where we will pause for the night. So again, thank you for joining us on another crazy adventure through Elarion, the Shattered World. If you dug tonight's session, it was a lot of fun. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down in the corner. And until next time, stay brave, roll high, keep the fires burning, and we will see you next week.